benya bie na won so anonom na etimi aboa no sa ebro ma so ayeka ho asemi Semens Vital Herbal Mixture ene ne capsules no eye aduru a ye adwuma wontini mu aduru uyo obi a sabi o mema sem eda fom tinkaja bema ne ntimi man mu so kra bema ne ntimi mpegya no ho uye bema sabi woni obehiem na sisia no waje mu a wonso aduru ye kanfo de ama aduru ye aduru a ebeboa ma wontini na etimi asore gina so ebe mamoja de pusane wo bema no mu ama bema na etimi asore gina so ye na watimi abo adwuma na ama o piafo obi bia sabi oni atenka so yo ba so yo bema wuhia aduro Semens Vital Herbal Mixture and Capsules anemna ne de agan ne bi kona koto binom watenka ayira na tekokra kona koto aduro ne bi nanom na obehu sabi aduro no esi ye adwuma sifa afei wuye ne to nchen sabi obi wo hono a fichikom o how pa kese pa so yo ba na wo kom fichire na se wo menses na ma ebeyi a aduro ebeboa Semens Vital Herbal Mixture kona koto aduro no binom be ma fichiko no bibia ye kama de amount afei so wote yaw o fichiko mu a aduro ebeboa Semens Vital Herbal Mixture and Capsules afei so obi won ma sabi wa koja ne nan no na moja di akire we oba na otisa de bia hu moja no tieniye pa se moja no ye gon bright red we no ka se bright red a na se do betimi abo ma moja ni nyina to atwa e de ama okra afei so obi so a sabi ne to ase twetwe no we ni kan se sciatica wo sciatica e do betimi abo ama yaw ne twetwe na wo ni nyina etimi ati akokra no e ye agan Semens Vital Herbal Mixture and Capsules. Eduro no eye adwuma wontini mu. Na enuane no bi weduro we mu a eboa pa. Ye friend nitric oxide. Say nitric oxide no unya eba onipadua ma enti bi emu asi enti na aka tare. Ba bebiem ba be hu ntini ama ntini metuna da wo modi atime de afusane. Usisi e na ya ye wo neurotransmitters a sonifri adwen no ho e na eba eno na se obi tijawa na se pains bi mu a na sa neurotransmitter no etimi aba beboa ama pain na se yaw no etimi akofom edrei ewo nyanenwo bi wo mu a etimi release neurotransmitter ye fe no endorphin na sa endorphin ne ba se usisi e na yaw jaw na wote no ewo usisi mu no edrei e ba be stop ni nyina yisu dopamine na be yi yaw ni nyina firi wo ko e de amount enti so sisi yo ya edure wo so num e ya agan Semens Vital Herbal Mixture and Capsules edure age award yenim de ye ka ho asem no 2022 best waist pain product of the year 2023 edure age award e fasisi ya de ho 2024 ye sa hwani mu sa afie di anyim nyina so ye be sa age award no wo ye bema na wo pese unyina so no gina so peme wabla obenu maduro sima kakra bi achi a fe number no a egu screen ase no o fe number na ye be no be kasa kama ni ato se do be sia no maduro no na emi na atimi aboa ama bibia ye kama ma o afa so ba bi abenya bi ato no ye di egu screen so memem tie ni ye pa se wo kumase ene ne patem wo store wo person to be ton a ba bi a edi kan PFA pharmacy New Road Junction wana PFA pharmacy o stock kese a obenya brand atu honum akwakoton afi Colinac ewo Ashtown oni Dani Herbal obi nyina wa Ashtown ko ho Fredimens eso okero ono so be ma obi ato afi so Sambora ewo Cadetia Gate 3 no opposite pe edroi edra e ba beboa eyi sa ho hawe nyina afi wa kwa ma enti pebi achi kwanto agan a etrese ejan no pebito na enkotote e ma na so nya wa ho odin pepepe edama
Semens Vital ehon kraso ana yeko fine welcome back here to us so awamona ne enche na yesi from ene eyejuada emrenu eni ho sa enrada ewo Italy Juventus ekolusie Napoli ehon by 2-1 Rasmus Holland ye you baby akobabi all United ne nkoye kura okọ Napoli no apeke amano power series ano na the 2 goals ohye na mohwe e Kessben television so Jamie Carragher my Liverpool legend gidi pass my United am from so some German Holland and joining Napoli e Italian Serie A Galatasaray prepare 40 million euros for Manuel Ugarte 40 there. Ebi ompa 40 million euros. Anu ne sika gala ede eba for Manuel Ugarte. Akoye surplus requirement Man United mom and so aswe and Man United eba in the English Premier League. Eba eita na omo ene West Ham game no so eba so Liam Delap and say ni prano a shoulder now better fie close to 6 to 8 weeks and sana ne home and so etimi atono Chelsea able goalless draw against Bournemouth neno and Robert Sanchez goalkeeper or them Emma Chelsea and Antoine Semenyo a go na so far no indicate say offside build up no na offside muti go no entimi engine nti Semenyo ni go na o share ya van at the Salah ye no and am here our Kessben television so Aston Villa Arsenal Eshomu 2-1 Unai Emery one of the former club Arsenal Shebia na emunsem na kwakoye pi say points gap no between Arsenal and then Man City so ate at about just 2 points because Man City share 3 and Arsenal elusu 2-1 to Aston Villa goals no and we enjoy our Kessben television so Victor Gyökeres Arsenal striker was a game amulusu there aha twini yepa we enye game Arsenal person League na ni kwan say utimi elusu na Kai Havertz enche na why available so sinakan ama Arsenal kenal year this Arsenal ni abre pass omo enya na ebe boa ye papa Godfather Roma call for close some way eso and ye gina na dey see.
All right, yemfa NC high na Maya Mrs. Kessben, I'm saying Ninsesi from Kakra.
Oh,
yeah, so on support too, Keke, so for Keke.
Yeah, defending so for Keke.
Pastor Keke. Minima dear Maya Mrs. Mount Sesi from crack. Because Saturday and no Friday, not so for catching say ultra fasting amame. The meaning in your fasting.
Ultra ma.
Amame I na me say na me ni na
okay, ujitum so.
Na me jitum.
Okay.
Say and me start me krada Tuesday.
Okay.
Kwabna.
Yeah.
Until no Sunday or no start Monday no dey sia me. Na yako dey enya na 1 week
no start Monday na was start
Tuesday.
Krada.
I'm krada, yeah. Di me wo nyina no me ba nyina no o se metumi hia se. Na me so my catch was a Tuesday.
Which now so 18.
And also on Saturday sia me.
Was started fast. Okay, so from so there.
Set me bass so hey. So tell my nyina bass so.
Yeah.
You say office order. Let's say what to deal who be share on suffocate.
Suffocate
yes. Say what to deal who see as say for more. We deal suffocate. So more na nim say the aduane na eko heavy
sofo
say the more obedi dey
sofo
we are no aduane no aduane
aduane dey no ko so him ana
dey wo pa pasta kiki
sofo
na the funny who we say and then now call him
and in so of kama
niefo
na me say na
no side
ana yatimuko ene akakaduro kakra so dey gu nchen kakra
pastor who did say be no a chen come na
ana enwo no sugu so pa green no so ayi no
anopo tu episode did answer no bia dey do adwuma e dey be na open sofo dey na open
obi ase yem fa yem nto ho
dey na
mo pa eye anniversary enra ne pompon so ko so mfensi sense of what that day
ya me go say ma so one kra as administration wa no do beto boy mo administration wa that say asofu juma dey David but do ho ya papa asofu kegi administration wa computer ho ne wa na be go so sa
ya man ne man ko obetimi atiki charge
na me musra bia ni uso
ne say ye need me mompai
I'm disappointed in you na dey ne sinche ho no access black label na dey there
I know din kan twa ya sana e man yam da
liquid soap and I say
no nye liquid soap
sir
but also the good liquid soap bottle no also person yam da
so frugo so kekedi ya fazia na ebeba na ba to aso e de amamo Kessben television Kessben 3.3 lipa be ngotwe aduane na so for ntin wa odi no all right ye de besia na yakọ Balm of Gilead na yakofa Dr. Edmond Arthur ni message out the Hebrew and pay mama yanko Balm of Gilead.
Great. Yɛde Nyankopɔn ase sɛ wama yɛ apɔmuden, wama yɛ nkwa. In fact, de biara na yɛka biribi sɛ your health is your wealth. Sɛ wofa apɔmuden a, in fact, the only person a wɔde ma ɛyɛ Nyankopɔn no. Na wɔde ama wo biara na mmom no, we still worship ɛkwan a wofa so kora wo ho fa, and it define how well you are or how disordered you are. Na adeɛ baako a ɛwɔ sɛ yɛhyɛ ne nso ne sɛ woba Africa ha nkɔfoɔ pɛduro no mo paa bibi kakra bi na ɔkɔtɔ aduro bibi kakra bi na ɔno ankasa blende nneɛma bibi kakra bi na ɔno nneɛma na ɔnom da bi o sɛ woma saa suban no ewurawura wo mu a w'anim na ho so no na wasɛe nneɛma mepɛ sɛ yɛdi nkɔmmɔ bi a in fact yɛnwie no w'ani bɛgye wei ɛyɛ part 1A. Your part 1A, B, C, D, E, F. And really just introduction. Open more, I think say, offrey and also by a suya, Yabema Wanyano, Bebri. Within the elder Dr. Edmond Atta, me a food scientist, me a dietitian, me a clinical counselor, and then cancer advocate. Make sure, pass say, if it would be so nasty there. So ope baby pa ubenya wa pomden wa sundre eye project ayemfo amfrafra bia ememo the only place I make come for am eye Balm of Gilead alternative clinic and diagnostic services ayo Kumasi the Kessben MTN for network any either hotel and next and the opposite over takra dia your energy your choice smart so Accra there the only place I wo eye you can say Palmer House or no more Westland ho udu Westland Farmers wano bisa I mean omobecho na nkoma me pese me no this is here gastrointestinal disorders dealing with gastrointestinal disorders ya ka say dealing with gastrointestinal disorders a ne hwe ekwan pa ye betima toto ye nema na I mean nnuane a yedi ekwe ne pedue ne mu a eye kofa mframa eyemtim na sometime no obi o ne yemu hwe obi nso no mu a ne wonya koko and so on and so forth no ye betima cleaning na e de floor na ye kase gastrointestinal disorder ye didi a ennuane no ewura ye no mu a na ye masticate se ne ho TV no so no ye masticate na enante a next your friend mobility there will be secretion of enzyme now after the one start to say remove digested then absorption takes place then the final exit after excretion and say ever foul to na a sebi now dear baako a e was see a channel so ne say nkofo bebre what digestive errors aduane to niema pe 1 minute na eba aduane to niema etimi di be na wotwe ne won pupu ye onwa ne nan da hey Utimeyo ya wo no ni subru na ho le obasa bi hey obi nso no mu a apart from say 1 minute na aduane no eba na sometimes nso na ontimi njane na no emframen force hey eba kasa tome bon wo yim frama sa he we utini pemu a ukoye force a enim gwase kase pa ya kase asemi say enim gwase emfata akanimba ye betu ase catch obi say ye betu ase we are going to eradicate gastrointestinal disorders efa ye nuane mu ya setene mu abrabo enema bebree ayeye no ye betime penepem se brebi ede ama no de di kan no so wonya digestive errors ebi ho a acute eba ya emetie bi ototo niam ya obehun say within a simple period of time na ekọ ebi ho no mu abeye kranko abetena wo so ache still nuna na wonom obi wa wanom PPI sene a whole lot of nua ebetima ma ne one fedro pe ontimi ndane nai he abeye chronic he oba Balm of Gilead ni pedua no de wudi ne define you your content defines the body as what the container and so one provided the right content and when you pedua no a container na oyemo behwe oyemo betim obeyim from abone na wonu madru nanso na nyene wudi ntia na obefa gastrointestinal disorders your functional gastrointestinal disorders those functional ones no yen seda ehu adepote pa edeba ebi on mo a se na me kan mframa aduane no ko ni mu anu wodi ko ni mu ano na mframa no eba na eba be unhu content a o de ko ni pedue no mo o be fa bibi ti se beans a gaseous legume o be fa bibi ti se enkatia enkatia produce gas beans produce gas cabbage produce gas moko bebre produce gas be na wudi beans na wudi moko hey ebe den obi ho apan no ene margarine bayra ya che emo ni moko odi ro fusu sa ebe da wonyem ntim eba fruit and vegetables a ondi no ofa no yewen na nyama so ha no eba sa the moment you go through psychological stress and physical stress eba affect your digestive system no eba sa obenya constipation. You keep yourself in a dehydrated mode in such a way say nso mpo onfa na nyehwe. Hey, obi hono mu a aduane no obedi sa aduane ne besai se enyinya pa se aduane we de hwe onto guda aduane no koto ye ne se ye carrot se ye vegetable se ye nuaba se ye nam baby free boy nnu ye di gusu ne nema ye di gugu so no aduane no ko ni pedun mo you have introduced pathogens into your system wa signs be to say running beba hey when so when hu a obenu modro sa when nyina ye structured ones so you can say functional one na ye be structured ones na e be to say IBS intestinal bowel syndrome ene ne kekeka ho GERD mo ene hemorrhoid koko no no nso onhu say incretin hormone ne vagus nerves no e wetwaka mesro se kokwa hawache sanemoya mebobo so nyina ahawache na opese wutu ase a the only place a wutu ase a eye permanent a onkofa problem bia enkoma wo brebo wo sa ene wo vital organs wo ni pedwene to say spleen wo gallbladder mo ene se obeba bam of Gilead. Now one of the gastrointestinal disorders are yebuye supaye hepatic steatosis fatty liver. Only say anajono when ni nam bebre no sebi wan nwin kusua no e kire say wafa no ho adi dabio udi koko keke udi nnuane anajono na udi ya no akoda and digestia e build excess calories our abdominal cavity no e surround liver na unkotwa ultrasound scan no eswenya can say hepatic steatosis fatty liver ne be kese pe no nya hepatomegaly utra nyeye na ekoba say through that na onunumuno almost spleen no abekese no nya splenomegaly hey utra nyeye na ekoba say o cholesterol koso na wo issues bebre so a almost wona cholelithiasis gallbladder stone utra nyeye na wonum nsuo na nioma bebre kokoso a almost wona nephrolithiasis kidney stone hey obenum no sa beka say meyem na ye me ya na wo treat ulcer meso bam of Gilead oba bam of Gilead with the team of competent ye wa hanom no ye de nioma bi gugu akwemu em ye tu yare na siama ye kuma se the cabin ye ne Elida hotel next and opposite obata krade a ye wo anaji mamo enkofo ne nzumane secondary area nyamombra monso a mo wo Accra ye wo Westland Farmer House wo ye ne Westland Pharmacy honom na no ye ben omo nti be sure say how biara how so wa brochira send me medical report no for me WhatsApp line so na me ni team ye vet na bibia enye fine ba ya ha na de ye be cho no oni so a mpato mensia ba ya ha discipline ka ho bi ye nya ya adwene say ye be ju sika a lifestyle therapy with diet control plan with the nutraceuticals and the air carbon na kitchen ho ayo pharmacy. Numbers among free insist no 0240 51 21 71 0539 86 38 38 0249 34 3408. Numbers in na simple to say ABCD. Mo freya ya bejemoso. Ya baby biara awie no bia no. Ya woso e de egu. Bam Gillian apomidin fie. Bam Gillian ayaresa ebu hono mo. Nyame hwa
Nyankopon onhyira onso Dr. Edmond Arthur ose oba na nhihia hodo amne obeye se won ni sudia mpawcho mensi ho memma ho kra na oba na odi susu a obema kitchen ayo pharmacy mumra eye asida house ha mpawcho ubenya eye vinegar ne bi ato Balm of Gilead omo vinegar no benya bi ato ewa ha security post wa benya bi ato sanso na concrete cycle bi Kessben ahwe honum ehonso benya bi ato fa bi egu nsuom nanom na fa bi hohoro eye fruits and vegetables ahodo enam ahodo obabe eno aye nkwan ne ade nyina no fa bi go na hohoro na ebeboa oye papa BOG vinegar. All right, maminko na mene Iben sunko di nkomo kakra Charistic Ventures omunro no memfe niagro Hindi herbal mixture, Zahara herbal Zaharaman herbal capsules sanso and Zahara G herbal capsules sanso and omo Zahara herbal mixture osi adrono eye Iben
Sejo the general medase ewo akonya kese a ode amami na mede enchia sonko echa pese so free aso ye ema atwefo nyina ebe metena sisi ya no hu se charistic nupa ewo dwaso ehon nkomo eno ho adanse ne de besom na nkomo ya hyase ye de ye do aye frɛ no Zahara mixture Zahara G capsules ana di kan won nkomo twetwen mu se duro we aye duro a oba ene bema ana enom se oye bema na utie me na infections pa hawadwen infection bi te se gonorrhea syphilis anase chlamydia na ma obema no esote obema no ensansan ne ekurokuro bi abeto obema no ho prekesen bema bi wo ho a eba ne sa impempi no odwonso na obre na ochim ansa na dwonso no etemaba ubonse o ho na dwonso so eka ne ntentem bema bi so wo ho a enam se wafa innam yare bi te se gonorrhea no de bia na ne bemam nyina ehyehye no na ne bemam edwa no ho abonsa ensofita bi na efiri ne bemam eba se woye bema na otesa Zahara mixture ene Zahara G capsules enu ne adura ebeboa oba bi so ho a white pa ene odepo ene na betena etimi ma ensuo bi agugu na asabi ahonya ni kakra etimi so agya no nkekaye nketenkete bi etimi so ma ensansan bi ahonya ni kakra etigu na himfi ho prekesen se wo ye oba na utie me na white ene wa betena wa duro ene Zahara mixture ene Zahara G capsules se wo ye oba so na wo ho na 2 years ni untimi emu nsa oba bi wo ha 5 years ni onya ne menseseda eba ne sa na ohaw pano namu ewo na wom se wo ye oba na otisa me se Zahara mixture ene Zahara G capsules no edro no abasa emeboa wo Kodra store pharmacy shop herbal shop bi aben wo odafo bi so wo ha ono nko a tabia wadwale awie no na yesede bibi ene nam no ho no na yesede ahokekan ketenkete bi odafo otisa bacterial infections bia ene wabetena wako ako a uhun sesaye bia wo mu no Zahara mixture ene Zahara G capsules no yade edro no abasa embeboa wo na sa edro we aye edro a eboa odofo bia owo weak immune system meka me pa chesen obi o ha de bia waye mere waye no fon yare nketenkete ana eha na dwen de bia ubonso no nko yale esese no ho onante kakra bia ubonso wabre na ote so na ohuna mane de bia ubonso infections ekọ na ba de bia ono nko e wan nketenkete wa fa duro bia ohun sesaye bia wom odafo otisa adura ene aba ebeboa wo ebe kenya wo nipadua no boost immune system no ene Zahara mixture ene Zahara G capsules odafo bi so ho a ulcer pa hanadwen me se aduane ntone yema na ohuna mane odidi so na amane hunu pa na ohun obonsa ne mfe na ne bua no nyina ehyehye no odafo otisa na ulcer tetew hawadwen na wako ohun sesaye bia wo ma Zahara mixture ene Zahara G capsules no enu ni adura odofo ebeboa odofo
yɛbɛkɔ yɛ aduru a yɛfrɛ no hindi herbal mixture na sɛ aduru we ɛyɛ aduru a yɛde aba a ɛbɔ defo bi a malaria fever ɛha wadwen obi wɔ hɔ a da bia nanum atɔ ontimi endidi enye kama ubo se de bia na aposo eye ne ya odofo wohia hindi herbal mixture odofo bi so ha typhoid fever tete no anadwen fa hindi herbal mixture na eye waduro odofo bi so ha ni sugar level no de bia obecheke no na ekosoro eba ne sa na de no ayamhihie odofo fa hindi herbal mixture na eye waduro wo pressure na tete wo no ko ba bia ton waduro Ghana ha wo se wo pe hindi herbal mixture obi wo ha oye adwumaden ogina ententen eche oye adwuma o eja ho eba ne sa na de bia no na pom den e wo fam odofo hindi herbal mixture enu ne adura medi ho adanse akamfo e de ma quadra store pharmacy shop herbal shop bia ben wo se wo pe hindi herbal mixture odofo yabekọ ye memeduro no so a ye frɛ no Zahara man capsules sɛ woyɛ bɛma na utie me no wayɛ mmere na de bia wo nko ana madwuma den ana mebrɛ na o ma excuses ɛkyerɛ oba na bɛma mesrɛw anya nko na ayɛ adwuma ɛdene sɛ woyɛ bɛma na wo hɔ na wo weak erection sɛ bi ɛhyɛm na adwo bɛma mesɛ uhia Zahara man capsules sɛ woyɛ bɛma so na utie me na onkomwa na ayɛ mmere bɛma mesɛ waduro ɛne Zahara man capsules sɛ woyɛ bɛma na wo hɔ na premature ejaculation sɛ bi yato din wa minute bɛma uhia Zahara man capsules sɛ woyɛ bɛma so na wo hɔ na sisi yale ɛne wa bɛtena quadra store pharmacy shop herbal shop bia bɛn ba bia yɛtɔn aduro Ghana ha wo se wo pɛ Zahara man capsules ɛno ne adura bɛma onoma mmereye bia wɔyɛ bia no ne nyina ɛbɛfiri hɔ ɔdefo gye number si ebia na bibi kyere wadwene so anase ohia kyekere mu bi 0246 34 83 34 0246 34 83 34 0248 56 93 35 0248 56 93 35 other for no man so the screen so to the fa bibia onti asie bia ofra ya yebenya daje akyekyere mu da bia meka me se mentara ho emma yare no emma onyamobo ansa no wotonamo apeka rinsiki ndupa yade ebega so a yefre no Zahara mixture ene Zahara G capsules wo no maduro na wo de Zahara mixture no ebe mene Zahara G capsules na ebebo boost immune system no aside to infection bia se bi se gonorrhea syphilis ene Zahara man capsules ebo bema bia me say emma etwetwe no ebo ne samrane se wa minute bema ene hindi herbal mixture ebo odophobia malaria fever typhoid fever high blood pressure any diabetes ene na betena odofo ye nupa yi Ghana ha ba bia me se aton aduro se eye drugstore pharmacy shop herbal shop ya top it ho na me sure bo se utaduro ne bia obaya danse no aka she characteristic aduro no eye aduro papa medase de general
yansu ye bedase characteristic nro no eye se de iben akano pebi nato na ebeboa oye papa all right afei Rebecca programming why ma wo akwaba eba midfield action Kessben television. All right, mamintwa we quickly na fe yemra emeye discussions no momfa mo messages no emfa 05515999933 05515999933 and afi mo amode eba eye mode voice note na de eba no enso eye 0593231 579 WhatsApp videos and a voice notes. Meko na meni kofi amuako enso akodi enkomo kakra. Easy waterproof paint,
no more leakages.
Yes, set bibia boko.
Opening case bibia fine.
And then the red pen number. I'm say uni breast pocket to.
All
right.
Uni say jacket we no Germany and London.
Amuako.
See we have see blue.
Free Uzbekistan.
I tell you.
Yeah.
Say your brand never announce it. I know see you.
Pakistan. Easy waterproof paint. they just say
you see the brutal
but do so na yen hwe de odi ko udu so by there
of course me the buy no
all right
and they say and they 2 million each me the buy can tell us me the buy boss
no okay
I say ana me the can first you go masa na because we are
yeah
all right when you say me Martin
and na bit pass sem kakra
all right
what do you no gum
Martin boss waka and na me fa na ma no tuga
yeah what's up pija
masa pija
yes
numbers now be fair easy manufacturing company numbers here 0593 70 7696 0593 707696 Sergio me this one go kenten no mama maso but mon capture me live mon capture me Sergio na mama kenten no so it is eliki akache tiefo
yes David
thank you back on so
ba kokra anso
it easy paint papa
yes
easy paint papa ni it me dey go ma wi mama check tiefo on this biggest platform so a big platform parliament so no na ha na wiase ne Ghana nyina tie na bia maka say send odumfo bia dum na se we bia adwuma tutumrika na bra because Sergio platform ne die eso ye papa Sergio so dey ho be bo am no ye nu ye ho da o oh nice what dey me boss kasa
nice one
ye tosa
broni ni ajipa
eti da me kan say me mama ya wo fie me bra me nua be ma me sister what si fie wi o plaster wi adwe say about me easy waterproof paint
yeah
because Sergio say usi fie wie ho na say one paint here one sikranke
yeah
it say they would dwara wi asebe one shatter there na what tiase adum usabe obeba say wadwene nye na the woman say usi fie no so wie na wan koto paint papa ti say easy paint na koto ya no de ni bidia ene na da no na wo be say no eti the make catch one say won chance no eliki you say carpenter for me the party say me was Sergio e wo motum ye mistakes e to mo ye mistakes and na say so nto ya
sure
almost na ye adwuma wi a unfru nko ye special ba unya gidie na oti omaka enti the make can say essence say oma ye adwuma na wi ni de ye den amfum so ba ko mienu bi e ba man chance na liki sa eliki a na sa liki program to bi na fa bon ban me bia masema make can say entwe na wayare sa so na wo dan no kwa wosi no entwe kwa da se afrofro entwe kwa ma dan no kwa enwunu wo di adwuna se ba utrima ne se un chance na so awe na ache no ye denti a ye boda ru ada bia se jo meti wani ma me kan se ye pese Ghana dan nyina ye se Dubai ni London ni US adenti ni ye te ha ni ye timi sisi dan abodin e dan ye fe but yet paint keke de paint dan ye nkoto papa and that's so one go to paint te sa man we a paint we to a ummo kamienu sure and te say other competitors na ba ko to a painter na de odi wani so oh boss ni ya to paint na we dia this ye to bibi fra ye de te sa uto easy manufacturing company na be to ye paint ibia eye kese pa na 15 liters ketwa pa na 5 liters e bia obeto bia uhia bia biem na de aka ho apart from so obeto nsu obenya nsu na de afra eso so de se o se unua bi unua be ma bi so boss na makoji easy paint ibi na me yen so kakra ko ye madwuma obi na obebo dwumode eti de na me kan se ye mre na ye tua na ya kiresie no eno me kan ten na me di kan demonstrate ma hu wo fie no enya magic bi na me se Sergio yi wa ena enya nyankoma de bi na nya azan masama kenteno so biem life ene me Sergio se ade aye mpanifo se ye fa nkonsuo na ye de easy buy na nyame adaro mo broni ye paint papa paint na ete se rubber true come off fefe na odi paint kente ye si manim hai na ba kokura but mo capture me why na kente no kuta me life na ewiase nyina hu no man ka se me Sergio abaye kululu bi o adabi ezoro Sergio ba kokura ebi nso ha no se enfidi egu ha ene nka ne ewura da egu dem ha no se mistakenly ebi so ha wana na oka maso ba hye me boss so bo ne mnim anti da bia de me kan se o ya de ya no ya de papa ama Ghana fo ene asanteman because se o ye na o ye ni ye na obi koto a omo ne dia dance here just last week now obra Efrem asafo
okay
former Kotoko president
yes
it always say me just stand by am twen no so balance ya ba GB safo jemfi eti the make can say contractors dey so person dey bia odwuma ye fe so person na obi be han wo dan na ni be ji ufie na nsuo ntete na easy waterproof paint yatiti animonyam ekura ye no ye me bo ade hu enye papa de ro ha ye me kasa ma enye papa nkyere wo ha because se wo koto na se enye papa wo hia me obo me pa eti mi so mi na daw e mo nko tu sikengu just last 2 weeks and retired police officer vi inspector Frimpong wo Volta region o say mo akomi be ye me mama project bi o ha na medical beto one bucket and porto yo ko yusu ye no hu say serpent na say meti ga mi han mani no say nya gro bi na midi ama ade atin a waba beji 6 or 7 buckets so the ko ye project eti dey na me ka che one say ye ka asem ni say abaka say ye di agro ye ka asem ni si abeka say bia asem bi ne ye ka but ye cast no kra kire o say wo dan na si na efrofro no se wan hwe no wan pa hwe ububu dan no uwiki dan no na edan si a na efrofro no enya wo fault ah if you were your fault and say jo edin so benya nwa papa o
yeah
unu say na ya futu asase ni nyina o say jo eti ne so ka kire tipa tracks for no say opa anwe de plus trainer na pa anwe de twa blocks ah omde ba nyina na klewo because edin say obenya quality sand eti say eno no say jo say we need the technical eye no hu a na say we dey your project awo ye na say dan no we na clay na amount indication say e ho no clay na ho anwa no say na clay ho na ho nyina papa na ma those symptoms na those signs eti dey wo me say easy dey dey ya na dey asem say say ka say me boys ni kokunsu akoye obi adwuma eti dey make catch one say wo dey oba na say uni painter na catch yen ya within Kumasi Stephen Woho ya training nipa by 2050 they will come to your site and deliver the work for you because I go edan ko so fro na ye painting no enyo bia no nim say na fro die tete aso painting o obi wan hu ye no say ko tete baby born na some another leakage eti you dey o bi so na wo painter agini dia o ba na ne na ba woni ne ba na ya share no the quantity of water obi hia how they come mix it one bucket because paint they say only just any ordinary paint ebe hia say ebe guide o kakra and say other paint na what system no enso dodo ko be hia nyina e wo bucket no eti dem make catch one say easy paint ya papa ntino say why you swimming pool na say tete o na say eba say enso no etimi enya kama na ba gi sea blue bi say na ye paint obi de ya tete asem bi adim make bia why fish pond and the fish pond am na tuo ko na for ne o ka say o ya fish pond na ka be bo say why me treat na wa me am fa easy paint abi paint ma ma ho ama na so walls no mu ye na da gi bi ebuguma wa bo company no ye dia ye ka say nyina ne say we all think about say and this can hoarding it is can hoarding dia na ye ka say mu kire mu say ya mu mbeto bi say why mu nshem etete leakages and tenant bi abehan odan afi no abeji one room two rooms o say fair so ba me dem e so kwa de ka nyina say freeze if you dan ase kwa na about the problem and e bi akoto asase u bi o ba bi na unnim say we nsuom but we ye dan na wi afi nsuo to na tete o nsuo ba dan num nsuo enonum dan no me ba enne na me free bant meba e da bi esi bant mo to say dan na che na nsuo enonum dan na say jo me suro mo tifi o tenant no one day mistakenly dey bi adan aguagum mo se bonsam enye bibia na e bonsam mo mien create avenue say bia da bia be prevent bibi asa na bibi esi because adibia was expiring date if you dan ya dedam mu ayetiti mu nyina no say architect ni bi o because say fear in the next 50 years in the next 20 years this is wires this is painting this is yewi but the people be bu amani guso this is asema si near the show bi o teni ba bi e kwa me bonsam eti the make one say easy waterproof paint ye kan na ye ka say kotobi na ye fa me yo dan ma kama e painter so bi fi koti aba no hu dan na o say yes if ye fe na butanti e si fie paint no e na ma for feel say o fie no si via no paint the keke even color square the paint hall bedroom kitchen ni nyina unima o ba ye be chew not any other color any color bia na the paint ba bia it is oba we nyina ye tufu ye de ma free oba na bia say na paint do ko paint he o say bia dan no soro e bia dan inside e bia dan na bontim bia walls ni nyina be advise us to the best color to use say once all colors bia person mix ma wa 2 or 3 colors ya mix ma na ye 4 or 5 colors e be mix am e na nye paint as ejo ye kra and the paint be bre was system ma say jo uni ma the bond on the fra on the lead in the fra it is how the paint wo dem na wo the so show and a lot of and fra ni na be bre ko so no as a result of the ba be bre nim say anything and the be na me advice o ko jo bi that try say wo be paint den num because the paint den num ni paint to the paint mu eti wo so kwa try so be paint den num and for say if you run because by painting and run make sure so we be to easy paint yeah kwa sa painting e be very free down because ye painting is so special and so superb say a certain be na dika wo walls no ye bana any other paint be wo walls no ye painting ye be tu yabo ye be very painting na free down no ni some people ma ni cleaning walls no na fe na ye de na abeto ye chemu mienu ye de nsu afra ye de akeka dan no e wo 24 to 48 hours ya some man second phase umpewe na apedan en chance no so sa de be ye no e ye paint so abeto ane bo nya de Sergio Banyami adwa next year e de kakra beka ho
okay
nyame ya do next year de kitu beka ho eti se sie ya kan be je wo de esi ho ansa kwa next year oba na yatu mazo oh boss oh na say last year me no kan hanye last year be je bi si ho e paint agi si ho a ensei enti nsuo enkeki etu de to si ho na preserve no so that when ube wi o project no da ko ye wo dan titi eti easy there fry enti si kase on 0593 70 76 96 baby a wonye distance barrier man o fra ma fefe bi na pick calls no start calling na ka chom se bia wo boko wo tamale wo ha untimi makuma so timi makra na tues ka no ye ba mo number do twa to so utua wie pe ne da gu VIP STC on saka no confirm so on saka tete ya ye fa usikandi ye dey deliver so on point sajo be sorry amano ne for so e bia ba e bi so ba am for CC that new site pa old site pa obi on die no crown essay beto easy o swimming pool awaye beto easy o fish pond beto easy polytechnic bi na won e si fie da che na mu ye totodra beto easy there ye the two floaters ye the ye never be na ye the mra na adwuma ti me be sorry etu the friend ya the obe say ye ma obia you are going to listen to you na enyo ye ni hiawo una yeni hiawo enyo na hian eti so friend pukwa na ko no ye call waiting na ye be return your call sajo nyame nyo kese
ono so kese
eti me sorry me bobo number last one all open kese 0593 70 76 96 nyame show
Nyankopon unshira
onko so ma ho nya fe pa
easy waterproof paint
na onko so ma nya ska
more
leakages
yeah.
And now I say ochina mi suspect o be she white to ochina me she white na me nyo kese
onyo so kese
watch no so ye heavy
oh
say jo ye buta
if you want foul some no ko easy waterproof paint no more leakages enti na eno so eno no mumpa bi nto be boa mo yie pa na enyu ne dan a eho efrofro na dro tatahwe ni sa easy waterproof paint afei na kwan dem abujafo transe na yahwe eye weekend enema ben agudemu nsam ben na course ewo miamia hodo pi ewiase afana nyina Africa na afei Ghana emudi ahe na the message enso efa ho ababujafo transe na yahwe eno nso emu kakra say the Liverpool hierarchy should bow down their heads in shame for their treatment of Mo Salah. You drop your most reliable attacker for a dip in form. When other teammates who have been abysmal all season keeps playing, they've thrown him under the bus and they will face the repercussions. Dauda anyway every DBB and Abreye and Anapay omo support to dear branche I friend Mo Salah na omo against the oye no and also some and no. So this group must not be a fearful group for the Black Stars. England previous World Cup has always been a glorious failure apart from 1966 and USA 1994. They have individual quality, but not a formidable team. What we need to do is a good selection of players. Otuado and his technical team must have strong tactics and a master plan intended to stop Croatia and England. I believe that if we have a well-organized Black Stars, resilient and committed, they will make history in 2026 World Cup to signal the entire world. So may God make you and the entire Kessben Sports crew stronger and effective for your in-depth sports analysis to bring to your viewers and listeners in this country on day-to-day basis. Franklin, you know, message, I would free a year Tema Gulf City. And so Ebekayan sa and Anopay. All right, my young others. Nafi Abijafo Trase na ya share stories no emu kakra. I'm better tell the Kupukazu Western region Lembele. If Arsenal had won, I would have won some money. But I'm happy they lost because money can't buy happiness. Greetings to Honorable Emmanuel Ama Kofi Boa, Minister for Lands and Natural Resources. Elembele for ese omo echiao pa. Ortega, Old Barrier off Kaswa Road. Good morning, sir. So my own Kumases and Tikotoko have a fighting spirit. Why did they wait to concede before they start fighting for goals that they've conceded? Okay, until also the Abreye and Anopay no. Yentuaso. Arsenal lost, Asante Kotoko lost, but still mission in progress. Ortega, they are the Abba, I don't know, Dr. Franco Naro.
Mr. Kwabena Jemfi.
Se bibia boko.
Oh, nyame adom bibia e fine. So ho ye
Ah, Nyankopon adom Monday asan ko ababeto ye.
Oh, be ni.
Yeah. Di ebewuram suffocate de odi na chi a.
Me say aduane na picture me nya video no wadi be half.
Yeah. Na jere na aka kura no.
Yes. Ni de ko share Sami Adubu a office so. Na seriously.
Then had no problem bi ana.
I don't know. Because be a problem.
Aduane odi na pa no.
Ko share aduane.
Aduane odi na pa
no
no.
pa de nkati bi ana bibisi.
Uhu na no wadi half no puru no.
Enya izo.
Suffocate. Je pa na oji.
Na see so no one. Yes o di kan no waka.
O twa fast ya mami. Ono twa fast ya mami.
Say aduane ni
she take mami fro soro no.
O fro ye na ohunzo opie na obehwe watiko. So ko. Onim say ntifo di wa.
Who's about to start to make Casaro?
Who was it?
What the
To be found the camera, maybe I know. Oh,
just so dodgy. I'm so all could not did it.
I mean, camera.
No, Esther office.
Esther, who knows? It's Kiki.
Edward Jenna could say office. You know the cry, boy.
I know the chief of crowd.
Yamin was let my back away.
David,
James almost found in shot administration. So for Didier,
oh, but after video nipi in the course, I won't yanny.
So,
Crawford children in the red. Oh, no, we are ready to Ghana for nipa yo mobile easy. What you for friend you children the red near dinner. This was in your him. Didn't you have any?
Ya can't so die. To the Indian life, Maro.
Oh, they are in there.
Not some sound because I say, I did the heavy now. All this while, now I thought Sir Joe, ni huruni na tree no, keke. Now that suffocate was in, and that suffocate was innocent. Say now I was deceiving myself. What try fasten amau and a dear who and say and no pay. And now all young cremo for a cheery and be. Oh, did we are now the fasten not to us. Already ever you could chat
Aye, now shall uni abasha white yet I could deal with him.
Oh, experience.
Oh, what you experience it in Cruada and Canoco.
Ubi obo twa fast am obi amenye obo. All right, yen trust one and on the pay and SMP and
Emza see you abasha see from on the most salon I see they are trending all over the place. But General Liverpool for him the omoye. Salah him the omoye. The two
Mentia Salah him the oye.
On him the oye.
Liverpool so him the omoye. I said say
they want to part company.
Oh,
Liverpool him say Salah
on this bad note.
I'm saying say omunim the oye. Cristiano Ronaldo, Salah and Ronaldo they are very similar. Very similar. First of all, Mo Salah Ninsem na wokan nyamia nim ni pen modika like no but I disagree with him how when he has said it.
Okay.
Like or justification to be upset. O nyina so say ni bufu treatment na dey man no. Say ninsem na wokan ye no kra. Say in the summer transfer window onya offers bebree. Team no ne trance the boss say they are building the team around him. Enti almost no. So what this year be how Utien Komono Krana, they told him say Diego Jota is no here, Luis Diaz is gone, Darwin Nunes is gone. So project no pedaka anymore. We are kofan krofa mo mabeboa. Ni aye project no. Then fast forward, the season is ongoing. They started very well, first 5 games. And the problem is he's not the only one who is underperforming. And the statistics say even at this stage, per last season, currently or running more, involving more inactions than he did
last season. As he tries to say, he's pulling his weight statistically. But then, in terms of goals, he's not getting it as he used to get it last season. So the problem again is that he's not the only one who she. And he say sacrifice will be a why him. And baby, I mean, your dream partner say if he's right, say you did not try bank 3 times continuous. Coaching in country, crunch general. Most teacher. It will Liverpool no. A Brawuya manager will be decided I will drop in the first game, second games. You need to have a meeting with him. And now say someone in the transition Saint here will drop in. It may be convincing, it might not, but managerially up there they do it. If you have this big boy, most of your record stands in his name. Now say BB in Koye now so drop in a esesa onene kasa. Enti kasa no monene kasa ni sa ensem na eko so mo keep dropping him no. I'm sure that eno na man I upset. So for me, I think that.
But what accept is a coin of us who no name.
Yes, some may share the both.
And now, mamma, food in a shocking crofobia.
A shocking crofobia.
Footballers, ex-footballers, football stalwarts. It's more than you.
When Rooney crowd were 10 Mo Salah and 7 Mo Salah say Liverpool has thrown him under the bus. Or my expression. So because he had thrown you under the bus, and not just say, yeah, you are my Yona. Yeah, you. Edward Tunsun, the Bunsume Falco. Yeah, those bars and I say bars and for us.
Did he say that?
Yes.
Is that wet? No?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
The Rooney says rather thrown Liverpool under the bus.
And Rooney say Mo Salah has rather thrown Liverpool under the bus. Ono mum na atubo buku na che bus and say yenshi bo buku. The entire maker say Salah nso nim de oye ne say similar to Cristiano Ronaldo in Man United. When Ronaldo wanted out of Man United, say I feel be kick sense no. Said the beya ne ho beya bufu na club nu jana ma na kwa.
On the coach ni benya issues. Similar because we any onslaught was only
relationship. Only first no there was a relationship. Now there is no relationship and be clear the club wants him out. Club no person mu jana kwan. And this is the opportunity for him. Ebia, you see, my dream say Mo Salah ti ono so person free on and it could be in January. And to some start say Mo kasa say ya na baby walk on the whole ya ready and I ready kra.
Yeah.
Who are ready and I ready cry. So right after the game, he granted this interview.
Yeah. Tony, I don't know what say.
Oh, I'm saying a man for it. Yeah. Eti utiempa me who say or say probably or utien or inviting the family ni say o mombra me rebi. But no more bano or catch them so nim se born obebo bio so mobile.
Brighton game no account.
Brighton game now. On be born in next day. The family ni so mombra. But nim so obebo bio na say o mobi. And utien come here come here say so obebo bio that could be his last match.
Yeah.
Sure.
And that's the last game before moving.
After that game, he moves to AFCON. Into AFCON no ye be wie no ye wa AFCON no na transfer window na bie. So if there will be a deal, it means that a deal could be striked whilst he's in the AFCON. Then he will not return to Liverpool.
That is all say bye to Liverpool fans. Or Brighton game, man.
It looks like say onya chance Bobia. Maybe he will do something like that.
Wow.
General.
Almost also Inter Milan. Against Inter Milan.
Yes.
So next is now out.
Oh, UEFA Champions League.
Out. Like the story, no Liverpool ni Mo Salah story. You wish it doesn't end this way.
Mami Musa, when Rooney say he's destroying his Liverpool legacy, what are you doing?
Yes.
Kwa bezu.
You can't legacy. Enema wabeye. Ede ewo team ni mu. Na da chi bi e be hwe no so na ede abodin, na ede ado. Said the be fan said that in where we football. He said there's some for or Germany. Ye who no by Munich for.
Yeah.
Now no seeker call Germany no man invite so Wolfsburg game.
Okay.
What I say?
Siki, okay.
Seeker kono.
Because he was captain. Save na pia so for Turkey.
Call Turkey. Tony Ebu akra there. Na I say. Into legacy no ne said that bi. What they now ye ne nkaidum. Ye hwe ukokromu a chese ebi kura wo bakra no so nimba outme de ne ko and now be pe bibi o Liverpool a o si Mo Salah so a obo mo ebie na de wako enti saa ne ma no na se wan ko ni yi a na chese what says saa ne ma ni nyina
enti kan asem ketwa we destroy the Obayama Liverpool nyina
general
yes
saa asem na waka saa asem na waka no ebetima generate
record Obayama Liverpool
ebetima generate big time hatred for him from the fans and from the owners of the club. From the fans and from the owners of the club. Look, and there, me show say Liverpool for be any mu say Fernando Torres, Omra, Emeyejumo Liverpool as an ex-player. Why? Because how he left. Even though later, no crane be dead, say nepe. But almost Jesse, he destroyed the legacy by a can't. Liverpool in modern times in Crawford, France, El Nino, Fernando Torres was one of them. But he moved to Chelsea, destroyed the legacy. It hasn't come near a Liverpool. In Timadriam said with this statement, send the legacy be intact or not. Depends on going forward. Send in Nema Bisiako. Sampa, Brighton game no. Me sure some coach not starting in the Brighton's game. He might not start him
because small kafan hono.
Yes.
Or starting the crowd na just we na
the coach might not.
Niema didn't say an dog na say. Said you a coach who is fighting for the job, the own job,
okay.
A coach who is fighting for the job. Because also the job no down the line. And also she.
Yeah. What we more?
Are you saying it's a coach ni hwienti obi hwia mon drop it?
Debi men debi enye like
coach na hwia na say coach no nya
de say. Also hwie
Bentiase.
Me say niema de ne ye yap.
Or right or drop or rise or drop Salah na. Because Salah on the form.
For me, Sergio, were blown out of proportion. The coach, because playing Salah, arguably the best player for Liverpool in the Premier League era. 3 consecutive games. Ningi na out bench. Mobi, Sergio, it's insane.
It's about 45 minutes cumulative.
Sergio, it's insane. It's insane.
Entino, ujutum se Salah ni form. Until coach ni right
for
in
me,
dropping
it's not right, Sergio.
Oh, sir.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because in your Salah nkwani ishi. Kodiga ko
do you feel as a coach no be against Salah?
I wouldn't say so. But me say niema ni
ya. Do you think no drop no?
Okay, I know the coach no betimi a chai. Me won say niema ni ya na say coach na onya de no na ye Salah say. That is me point of view.
Oh, okay.
Coach na onya de onu so hwi a niema nhede coach yi no. Say no ye Salah say.
You see that argument, somebody can also argue say Yemfa say ne Virgil van Dijk hwi. When a bencha obebo aboni yie asen Virgil van Dijk. And I say Yemfa say Kodigaku ehwi. When a bench a obetuma bo the left wing na Gaku bono aboni yie asen Gaku hwi no. Because a list of stars na omumi ensa nyina ehwi na ba ku de ni position ho better substitute you are more likely to drop that person. Me looking at it from the coach's perspective because all drop Salah no the most informed Liverpool player who is playing in Salah's position, Dominic Szoboszlai.
He's playing also out of position because on your winger.
But he's the player he's playing there.
He functions well, dog. So centrally, advanced zone in the.
Or you're okay with Vitz as a number 10. And Szoboszlai is a utility. Obon number 10, Otumibon from the right wing, Otumibon from the right fullback.
Ningina key decisions. I want to take care of one club.
The major issue with the coach is a simple win our person no matter what. As a so day. Only Mo Salah kasatimi chire no say ntia o dropping. Look, game number no. We a kitika oje omo best player in the game. The Obo Salah position was the next best performer. That is Dominic Szoboszlai. Out in the boy, no. And all no, he was about the best player until you couldn't substitute him. And Mo Salah looks like he plays in only one position. Unless we take information, maybe I will top 2. But in your 4-2-3-1, he's only a right winger and a right winger. And the boy playing there was also playing well.
Okay. Now, the hard drink a Liverpool legend now. Omudina no attend against Salah.
Yes.
Who see the way Rooney cry apart from say, or Kase he's destroying my legacy. No, or say Slot shouldn't let him back. Slot shouldn't let him back. And I feel also say he's acting out of arrogance. small monkey can do so.
If it's all the arrogance of Cristiano Ronaldo.
Yeah.
Now some Liverpool no Cristiano Ronaldo and Mo Salah.
Yeah.
Into that arrogance is normal. And in football at that level, sometimes you need this level of arrogance to be able to deliver.
Well, yen. Na mami Musa sa same way. Ansa na yakoya nim. Ronaldo.
Cristiano.
Do beyema Man U ni nyina. Muhunu say kwan of fast or the koye no. Ne fan compare.
You see?
And I say oko a friend say Old Trafford.
Okay.
Say na mbese hu Ronaldo.
Difficult question. I'm sure that different people have their different opinions. But you see the boy Ronaldo ni say nin sem no kan yi nyina no. Later ko yes say no kran na no waka. Obeka say nsem na waka no na odika. First of all manager na no ye ni say ohwie em obi ahu say manager na santi no ye nya no kwan. Besides that, Old Trafford ayeda da nche na hu say nsuo to nsuo sone. Besides that, and the current now can want some so free order that sending it no or renovate abo mabaso. So a good number of people during that time, I in particular was upset. But after Nema Koko also need the reveal, I felt sometimes you need people like this, and you need a big boy to say it for it to make impact. Near correction. So I see Ronaldo as a legend of United. Same to me know about Old Trafford. I'm sorry.
Says Al Nassr, any Man U. A serious game be about Old Trafford. Sign a fans be Ronaldo.
So
be free. Yeah. Free tunnel no back pitch in so.
Difficult. A bit unpredictable.
Sir.
But dog, me who say omo be hold you on with grudges with a very few of them.
Okay.
Because send your dog edi kan.
Ntino ombe bu na so
majority be one. Majority be one.
Wow.
This be ombe hold you grudges with what he said. But no other dog can. Later on it was revealed saying you know kan na no correct.
Okay, this is what they like him.
Ronaldo United they want him fans na ye demonstration at here glazers no near this omugu club no. Until for good number of them almost some of them be omukano and Ronaldo be come out. Until I still think say what the link is Salah.
What the link is Salah and the Salah so of free ho on this note after AFCON on ma Liverpool be say no so pay Liverpool tunnel no more next time fans in Liverpool.
Another difficult thing.
Wow.
Because there are Crawford omuyi ni paye. The Salah be ya mom bebre beje di say omoye. No kwasem ne say as English press no. Omo blow asem na man as high case.
Yeah.
As if they blown it out of proportion.
Omo bashino.
Mama asem na as watch Liverpool boku.
We are arrogant or you this or you that. You serious. My name is Omo record na brand na be say no.
No kwasem ne say in football.
Be say some records no me 2 nyina.
But generally speaking in football, we a player near the open bench. Now who kasasa disrespect to colleagues no mobile. Because footballers be catchers who be obo no be so tinchen. Yeah. Inti se nenko ene will be mebo. Why do you talk? Inti a number of footballers will feel that he's being arrogant. For arrogance general, I think he's been arrogant, but probably he would have to be and then get what he wants.
Well, sign also again 11:18 Kessben television, Kessben 9.3, Kessben 2.9 Accra. All this Salah saga is as a result of the poor man management by the coach. Check how he benched Ekitike for Isaac. This left the player frustrated, costing him to a red card. The coach has been finding room for his top buys, even if they underperform. Why anyway, and so Abreye Dauda DPB. All right, maybe now we soon far Emma Andy Kem Akwaba from the United States of America. Andy Akwaba. What's up, baby? What's up, Kuruma Samba? America, one of them is a untraho. Of course, second time he didn't say they are do Tibekamura. What's up from America? What's up from America? Better than him. Himself, maybe. He said, we just only 1 drink of Wacotra. And I say, be a Dutchy. Ma sisi de.
Se wangu kwa na midina tinti ta so.
Se naro. E kwa kotra UK.
Se jo. O de obusa ma se ma.
Woman na kwa ba.
Woman na kwa ba. E bia na wife utie. Di bia wa da so wo ba.
Common muni no.
Titi omo to. Obaba na wa besra wo wasa bagana. Buku de kutaro kwa. All right. Adi akwa ba so boko.
Boko jino.
Be you free.
Oh bibia e kan.
Ere nyame ase. All right. Oba say they was starting sharing kitwem na Monday.
Oh David.
We dey do we dey no miem. Okay, minim for to nkomo mu kakra na adwa dan sam no doso.
Okay.
All right, na fi yenko enim.
You know, Liverpool problem ni na Ancelotti. He just finding a wrong scapegoat. Musala onyeshe. I didn't know I say Ancelotti. Then before I come to the Salah issue. So Joe, Liverpool really Premier League last season. Now Obier who say join clock ne juma o ye na Ancelotti ebeto aso. Atie ba ko sign from the Liverpool team. That is Ryan Gravenberch. And he played very well last season. Premier League. But after that, Nanka coach ne evaluation. Ashe team ne performance throughout the season. Now try say, obe finding replacement for certain players within the setup. No, one area ne very key. Nanka also coach ne share. Ne midfield who is going to hold the midfield for Liverpool. Because we are following and Gravenberch from Ajax, Bayern Munich. He's more of a central midfielder than a player. Obeholdu midfield no ediama all these attacking players are coach no air parody. Especially a seasoner. Na Virgil van Dijk enyini. And you know, age sometimes a players in a ball they be one here you underrate it. But clearly it's a whole Liverpool team no. Now we heard the pair between Van Dijk and Konata. Open was the opponent this season. I exploited that space very well. And in any Liverpool team in recent times, so far that Julia, no Didi Herman, Rafael Benitez, Ebenya Javi Alonso at the point, Javier Mascherano, Emery Chan Ebehodu pivot in the Jurgen Klopp, Fabinho Ebehodu pivot in the Jurgen Klopp during the time and all about Champions League final 3 times and all breaking the deadlock by winning the Premier League for the first time in almost 28 years. Into Liverpool, who say they need balance in midfield because almost 2 centre backs, no, Baku Nini, and he has been their key man defensively. It is a do she games on the Kwanya Liverpool Fasulusu. So the ball, the 2 centre backs in Infinity, you are good to go. But coach ne share Jeremy Frimpong, Milos Kakes, Florent Vase, Hugo Etikite, and then Alexander Isak. Instead of looking at a certain rower, so when you be sure I'll bet me a bomber team that function very well into Liverpool midfield. And then Katie Jones. The next day it's McAllister. The next day it's Florent Vase. That department, building something out of it. And I said, team no, a lack balance in the game and an enkoye. Until Otra say who says still an enkoye no. And I realize they say the right side of defense, the one and for the ball ne fashion. Na ball na baby we the 2 central defensive pair no. Inti sadia or be finding a way now stop the opponent from exploiting the right side of his team. Then straight away, sadia. It is either Conor Bradley will play on the right back or Joe Gomez Emra. Now for Dominic Soboslai anchor the right side of an attack, you know. Soboslai at RB Leipzig at a point now function as a half midfielder, a half winger. It's a born here starting also in right. By a bobo now who more of a central player, attacking area of the field of play. And no, Pastor Joe, coach in a sacrifice say Mo Salah in the last 3 games. No, what has been the results? Enkoye, and say Joe. Say Nkoye there you expect those big boys to talk. And say Joe, again, Nasa Franco Kessben Van Dijk in Iwa. It is difficult to get a replacement. Agreed. But ask yourself, Cody Gakpo now on why is he playing? Federico Chiesa is there. Now and injuries now, but Cody Gakpo on a good day when the players are on form, the Federico Chiesa a Juve at the Italian national team Cody Gakpo nyebi. I agree Cody Gakpo is a good player, but day in day out he continue to start Cody Gakpo in games. And Salah and so the key players on the field of play are not living up to expectation. And now this Salah escape good. Now Sadio the Salah escape good. You should be winning. If you don't win, the player will talk. I don't think I want Salah Kasano. I will not call it arrogance. The Salah Babayo Premier League in Sadio. How many players in the team are? Besides that, Sadio coach be or bench big boys biano. So results are the big boys will complain. And let's not forget, the recent coaches play much emphasis on tactics than the individual quality of the players. So here's our results in the into share all the young coaches look at how they are struggling. And look at the big boys now here can. Said you football ubetimi aye Carlo Ancelotti. You can be Vittorio Pozzo. Ubetimi aye Nelio Rico. You can be Marcello Lippi Ferguson and the rest. There are some players who are quoting be more tactics in team you almost free. Unless I will and no coach will come to Manchester United today and bench Bruno Fernandes. No coach will do that. No coach will go to Chelsea today and go and bench Kupama set tactics and work. So no coach will do that. No coach will go to Arsenal today and bench Declan Rice set tactics in Declan Rice and coach. No coach will do that. So no coach will go to Barcelona today and go and bench Lamine Yamal say on track it back on defend it till Lamine Yamal and go bench. There be. Those are the big boys. Ada Javi Alonso decided so bench Vinicius no. Shensebe see with the whole Madrid. Into those are the big boys and those guys call the shot. No coach you go to Bayern Munich today and go and bench Harry Kane. Say teams na me bubo ni nyina say yo Salah and the type of a player in that particular mood at Liverpool. Time Pep Guardiola yi Kevin De Bruyne free mo dey see here. When Pep decided so obenya issues with Aguero left. It is a job big boys so who decided say on for do omo biewa ade e betimi atwa assemnity and say ton na onko so what honko na ko bench na dia ubenya issues especially when you are not winning. Even when you are winning there will be issues but the omo do na can say onko keeping within four walls of Liverpool. Salah on man outside Liverpool. The frustrations on poor fine but say within Liverpool. You know, I disagree. To the whole world into their console. There's absolutely nothing wrong. I mean, who born you? What's wrong with that? Many coach, no problem. Yes. Can simply be. You know, they can't either no correct. They are not kind of watch out. No Caribbean. Well, do you mean who born you? Ah, well. The coach is using him as a scapegoat. Are they winning? No. Are those guys playing better than him? No. And he said, "Yo, the Salah am Liverpool. Now you sure Salah or English player and coach in medicine? He won't do that." Uda who Liverpool unkoi problems so now cut out akokeka problems e wadwuma no say they no have been inferior we are not sabetana be adwuma been inferior Madrid and have been inferior no say two wrongs and you right back. I'm saying the that first one so I mistake in say KDB expressing a displeasure to Pep Guardiola no it take more than one season so tana hope you okay it is a yo bench big boys now you should be ready for that so bench big boys now and it is more Salah say yo Adena I can Steven Gerrard na ye different Robbie Fowler na different Kenny Douglas na you know one make it sa records Liverpool na Salah 2 goals and we are talking about a player who 20 plus goals a season for 8 good seasons. That is Mo Salah. You have a twasso. Because Frane Brekum Chelsea will say I'm really disappointed in Liverpool and the English legends, especially those comparing his frustration to that of Andy Robertson. Have they soon forgotten what Salah has achieved for Liverpool? Andy Robertson saying it's even a disrespect, and I don't think all this would have happened if Salah was an English boy. Wow. We are confident. Almost Andy Robertson should be bench on Kasa. On Kasa. Into Kwabe na so di Andy Robertson compare Salah. Come on. Andy Robertson to Salah. And say they compare to go to Algeria. To go to Algeria. Salah. Say the woman Salah record away them Liverpool. 20 plus goals for 8 good seasons. Top scorer in the EPL for 4 good seasons. How many record has Salah for Liverpool? And in his second coming of Premier League, there's no player who has been better than him. He is falling for Chelsea now. He is even falling for one of the two of you. Are you saying he's right?
in doing this.
No, you know my position. He's a big boy, and I'm saying that when you bring these big boy, you expect this.
Okay.
Sergio, me see your players number one. Coach Ben Abeba Chelsea said 30 into Copa and Contra bench. Coach Ben Abeba Coman United said 30 into Bruno and Contra bench. Oko Real Madrid said 30 into Mbappe and Co bench. Barcelona also 30 into Lamine Yamal. So players now maybe bon Liverpool the any Salah.
In the Salah the form now economy the form.
He's not the only player who are deep in form. And I've mentioned names.
But Machina will say the difference with him is a omo form at the pin. Coach in the bench. Only substitute who could be better. But in the case of Salah, there is a Soboslai.
I gave you an example of Federico Chiesa.
Chiesa
is there. Gakpo plays every day.
last but one game, Chiesa came.
I'm only saying that. Say Salah match in Wabubi, but I'm saying that even in the presence of Chiesa, Gakpo still plays, and within the team, Seven Liverpool number 6 or man to ne how mu team now. Number 6 no man to ne how mu team now because she team no. We have Florian Vez.
You had so much trust in Gravenberch.
Yes, Florian Vez.
This season is not going well. And a coach no soon for Wataru and Runyeshe. Who's the previous season say Kosuno? Andy,
yes.
Tell her there have been games Georgian club Mawataru and he's been doing creditably well. But coach we on Wataru and Runyeshe. And one some person. He must swallow his ego, put Florian Vez on the bench, bring Soboslai Ewoten, no Masala ball. You'll be good to go.
So why Liverpool team apart from Soboslai?
I'd rather think that as a Florian Vez no then call left
Gapu Dabre. What trying to be an
all right, and seven
big boys there Oko bench or ma expect this.
Yep. I think Mo Salah should have kept his reactions private or within the four corners of Liverpool. We all understand what he's going through. He has every right to be upset. But I was saying Anka or Tony Bokakra. Apparently, every top player who goes through such situations will react, but it shouldn't have been in that manner. He just created a mismatch to himself and a mess between him and the entire Liverpool fraternity. I'm afraid Liverpool may leave him at home after this explosive outburst. Welcome, Ken. Midfield. Sikapa Methodist Hospital, Aba. I suspect Liverpool is engineering a move out of Liverpool. Salah is engineering a move out of Liverpool. And in such situations, a player agents and managers often push players to do that because they earn a lot of money when their players move. And in Salah's case, his move will potentially be Saudi Arabia for his last big pay before retirement. If it was Guardiola with Salah in this position, he would have easily let Salah leave, no matter his status. Pep Guardiola did it to Samuel Eto'o, Ronaldinho, Ibrahimovic, Yao Cancelo at Man City. No player is bigger than any club. Our Mohammed is being biased in support of Salah. He should remove his African spectacles and admit Salah is wrong. Kofi Broadcasting Accra and Apijawi and so Atumde Amaye. Minim say you were others say discussing and sana the Africa stories, you know, especially league matches na koso there were 5 major leagues, you know, emu and in Sensem Kakra World Cup in Sensem Kakra and so ewa. But me kon makofa Niwat Scientific Herbal Clinic in Kra Talk Kakra Nafe Mako Dr. Dawood and so ointment and so message kakra nearby to us the amount. Niwat Dr. Dawood.
From a doctor.
From Makwaba, about Niwat Scientific Hospital. A team of medical scientists. I create a boom near the infidel was war. A juma or ya swear has he. Ya swear had ye. Yes, I'll buy a sabi. Near time a good amount. Said the coconon. Name boom, ye do to a fiducial. Mefidini omushimu emi yemu adepote di yare ne breo na se mi mu enya yare ne di woni bebia no so te be se yare ma wa to yare ase wo de edit ni se ni bebia ase wo to yare ase a utimi tu ase ntem
Oban What Scientific Hospital Dr. Fobius ya dwuma ne se enubuna eni no tan a obo ade ede dwumye no yenye mu hwemu na fe enwenu akasa wo mo friends phytochemicals no ye extract say enwenu no na ye mfa frem no emfa emao ebi a kidney no yare abemo kidney no essay yanko na Ghana ha ye de take ahaban ede dialysis a kidney no ase ya produce den kura no a nyarehemu na nya didi na fo ni kirem e wo ni what scientific hospital bofra ban e boye ama wo diabetes ye de bofra ban e ne nyama bi efra e de mawa e be bo ma diabetes na o sugar e cost pay no eno so aboa ama etimi abafum e bia na wo hwe misisi e na o problem pa e yo mema sem baba bi wo no ma onya tenkan kwa so ho ba beda obo so otimi nya hode ne pagya na wo ba ehyiemu a ehyiemu na adwo e no bo so atese ne bema no ensore kra e bia na e no bia da so a wo nom yo ba na utie me na se e ya wo no problem e bia na e fiber na kosi a wo no kwan ana wa kwa ya sabia doctor si ensu abetata onkosie mo ovarian cyst ana se fallopian tube no e na block ye obebu okura wo sebu ensisi so ni nyina timi sinyi se ho kwan bema bia na hu so e na wo form nkwawan e wo form low sperm count na wo okura beba beba ne hu so mo no na emo no be friend say spermatozoa no ba kokura we nyina e ha esi awo ho kwan a obani what scientific hospital a enfidi ade ehwe wo beda di amye wo se problem bi wo ho no mo a ye timi hu aduro na afi aduane ye be kira ho adi pressure ti amo akoma bo peri asem kura si ofie timi mo amane obi so hweme na ne bia stroke akawa tompemo ye kwa wo ye ba wo so ntimi o kasa na pampan boni bi akire frɛ no halitosis yade ba ko a ya no wanyi obi opewase obetimi akade akire wo a ade bedi unya o kasa bia no obi atwene hwene okoda na nyumre oda odwonso antentem ye papa mo mpanifo no e free 40 50 60 years ekwa ni mo no o prostate na ekese prostate enlargement e ba sa oda odwonso antentem odwonso bebransa na ade ache e mane nka achi emye nkofa catheter ahoma nkoto ba memo abusuafo bi ebere ni nti manya adagye amo ya de dia nyadidie se ni what scientific hospital Ghana ha de o pa ya sabe ya dia ba fim die fidie e de twe enubena ena fa hode ni fra haban mu e de saw ya de ma wo a na e ni what scientific hospital yi wo Kumase Atonsu Monaco Junction ya Dansura Bank no ene bi ene mehwe enkran so ye o ma 7 ye ben Janet Corner dan no 0244 087687. In case you are watching us from any part of the world, whether you are in any African country or you are watching us from Europe, you can contact us on WhatsApp +233 244 087687 or on Google Map. Just type Niwat Scientific Hospital and you'll be given the exact location.
Niwat Scientific Hospital. Nyanko Pwanda Rumenti Wamoto Eba.
Mena meda Dawood Herbal Hospital ano. Na enam meso enane Dawood ointment. Dawood 360 capsules wodwa manso a ene obi adi hu adanse. Na duwei edutwem Dawood ointment. Dawood ointment osi fetwi na ebeko. Ofa Dawood 360 capsules osi sisi na ade ewom. Na drum yenu wei adwuma bom. Obi a osisi ye o yapa. De obeye ne se o de Dawood ointment no etwitwe osisi na anopa ene anwumre a nansa bia no na o de bia bo asawa obetimi de atua udware wi a fa Dawood ointment o de te ne fa sra ta brekro na no na wonom Dawood 360 capsules no anopa ene anwumre na danse ye na ba amane o de enko na enko ti adanse ni bi
Dawood ointment edrowe me straighten and welding the toda me podjuma na me honam nyina me hu bibi enye ba se minya sa Dawood ointment we na me twitwi a na no paso minya Dawood 360 na me no mo a ese kura me ye adwuma kura se kane no te do we de edima se mama na be di so asema mama ye electrician na ye adwuma ekofia ye ntimi na Dawood ointment so ye adwuma na obra okoduru fia fa twitwi ade be che no na ho aye den Dawood ointment fa twi keke na ebeko
ruwa mi yusu mama hode pa mama mitimi gba odwuma bibi e kama e mama ye Dawood 360 capsules and a Dawood ointment o me we no na do we no twitwi wa poso e be ma ya oni nyina afiri o ma de che otimi be gba odwuma Dawood ointment fa twi na ebeko
da bia amofo kompelu de wo ka musa akọ spreader mi secret na nu ani ebudo na ani Dawood ointment ene papa mi sole no pa mi twitwi mi sisi achi mi babia he mente bre secret ni nie ti so person ti say me a we use Dawood ointment. That's the secret of my taxi driving.
Me a transmission gearbox specialist ejuma me ye en kan na me pega de a na me nsakura antimi pega na ase me ma de so na lock me sisi se say fi se me share Dawood 360 capsules and Dawood ointment abo me bebre the dry you so amente ya mente ble bia obia mo modern so betimi ape Dawood ointment and the Dawood 360 capsules. And you be at all.
Order for Sawatibi. A dray America one seminal, and no one dance here and one medino. Co pharmacy a benwo, herbal shop a benwo, Nekoto Dawood ointment, Dawood 360 capsules. Nasadi and Crawfordi one dance here no, was who be the one dance here. Opes our freya, and on the screen as no 0244 88 64 37 and a 020 168 1717. Baby, I ton a draw on my gun and Mubian or the house open Dawood ointment and a Dawood 360 capsules.
Nema mu nyina akwa babiom emra midfield action yakti niwat scientific herbal clinic na ve Dr. Dawood enkrato kakra andi yenhwe matches no enra kakra titru EPL no ene La Liga no kakra.
You know, from the La Liga, one thing I need to be can asem after the Chelsea versus Barcelona game. They say after Marco Cucurella estake Lamine Yamal from the right, na game unimbi. So former players like Rivaldo Rezi consent say, I didn't say Lamine on what chine right where on try so be creative options the man na only nam game unim than say be stay at one side. And in the game against Real Betis, Coach Hans Flick decided say he's not going to play Lamine Yamal on the right anymore. Or the neighbor as number 10. And so what in recent times, skillful players now say do. Omoye very good, you know. And I'm saying omoye kitten into ya coach is ne person omo button at the start from the right. To share name has started here. She Coupa has started here. Even Kevin De Bruyne has started as a winger before coming to play as number 10. Because omo nyina no omoye kitten so do omo ben finfia. Because of the pressing and the overload in midfield, they will find it very difficult to play. But some players need a build and the same thing Chelsea is doing to Estevao. He will be the next Kopama as number 10. But they need to start him from the right. So the Bayer will be building who so well. So going forward, he plays as number 10. And the coach Hans Flick, Lamine Yamal as number 10. Omar Rafinha Arrestie, moving Marcus Rashford to the left and Odi Rooney bar right. And no know who say the level of flexibility and the options are now a lot of people can say Lamine Yamal and Yano in the Chelsea game I want me and say do exactly the same thing and and most of the teams struggled in terms of defending against Barcelona due to the technical abilities of the Barcelona players. In T-shirt their number batter and Nathan Moye were to understand the might of the Barcelona attack and check the movement of Ferran Torres. Onye your favorite number 9. Onye a favorite of all the Barcelona fans. But Joe, this is a player. Anytime you be opportunity to lead the line, or make sure say, obetimi abone home and 3 goals and otimi share. Look at his first goal and look at the scissor kicker. Otimi added to us. So until a game after Anthony share first goal, no be very difficult for FC Barcelona. No, it ended in 5 goals to 3. Betty tries to move back, but Genoa. The power of Barcelona in that particular game, no, now I'm backline no intimi and deal with. Real Madrid bought against Celta Vigo. Once again, any man could yin from Javi Alonso, he plays so much tactics. Into the watching game now. Surpasses name free left and now right are ma omo bre. Mbappe and Timmy and she goes now omo bre because goes now is centered on Kylian. And then Celta Vigo backline it played him out. And Alex Moriba move boy Jima won finfio. And said you almost taking advantage of the weakness of the Madrid backline. She can't move fast to share first goal. Na she acquire. She how a Vini track it back. She how a Jude Bellingham track it back. Not the positioning of Rudiger. Still, I'm working for them. And Celta Vigo ababishi 2 goals at year or more. And the Barcelona Triana air trim. So much pressure for Javi Alonso. And also tweaking the tactics in Accra. And in several issues are raging from Madrid. No, Abba said Rodrigo is not happy and is not going to play on the right side. But then I said, Muye then Tempano or Rodrigo by Rodrigo played from the right, but it still didn't work for Madrid. Into pressure air mount after 5 points and not coach in the lead, said you. And Neoma Babi Chile AFC Barcelona. Until give it to the Boja Glaciers
4 points.
Yes, okay, 4 points. Alex Moriba, yes, and the rest of the guys I said you. And no more boy Juma, Omo etimi emike sure so Omo beshe Madrid ama bibi etimi akoyi.
And won't you blame the coach for starting Raul Asensio on the right? No ama Carreras, Ebo alongside Militao. No ama Fran Garcia, Ebo left back. I feel like Rudiger is fit. Why not start him? Or if you decide, say, be a Kama Federico Valverde right, now partner Asensio with one of the central defenders.
And then we lose 2-0, Banaba.
I think decision.
He's been inconsistent with the central defense.
Yes.
I don't know, say, be a Rudiger, no, you're fully fit.
No, Rudiger, or say, he's looking at the Man City game. And no believe we say Rudiger or Restino, no, not about that game. And our Sadia no ha coaches be prebe. Sa obi a mebo bi ball no said you. Ha coaches be prebe. Sa obi a mebo bi no. Ah, hold you. Say ya ko ball our. Play there are players are obi a bench players. Tell you I'm surprised say sa young coaches no mo ba no mo hu Sadia no. Players bi wo ha umpo what bench. Eno ano no. E wo say what na bench. And there was another game sa no koye Madrid defense no. Oko started Fran Garcia as a left winger.
Yeah.
Said you, and his coach is no more ban. Sao be team omu obi amebo bi omu team share Barcelona. But even that, someone so by our Champions League had a club Brugge had a Chelsea here omu. And the same thing na Kotunti agree or realize you know you Raul Asensio free muntem.
Yes.
That was 50 plus.
And Omar Valverde back right back.
Yes.
So that was when he introduced Rodrigo in the game, no. And you saw said Real Madrid were flowing with that regard.
Yes, and he said you Sao be a maybe born there. So coach is nyaya. Say ya need near my because and so much pressure on Javier Alonso and then Kessben and say Florentino Perez and dance akwa bonkobo. And he said yo Madrid there emwa at their mom. Now to the Premier League.
Red card no how Madrid now.
Oh, January a rematch.
Near rematch.
It
was the last one.
It was the first one in the
Bantam.
Oh, that was around. Is it 86 minutes?
No.
Do you know
if that one came before the first goal,
Frank
Garcia red card.
Game no mo boy. And you red na mare follow so much. Born anka so mentimi ambo. O man create enough. O man nya goals apart from Mbappe born na wantimi ambo no. Ene ba ko na obo share na referee na anye no. Madrid ain't create enough. I know was obo win the game.
The first red card was 64th minute.
About temper.
Yes. Enti media I will not say it is because of the red card. Endro and Casano, Madrid are more game. Their guys did not come to the party. It is the reason why I'm going to Celta Vigo.
And before the red card, they were down by a goal.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's on a red card.
Endro simply, and no team na Casano Sevango. The guys are not playing well. What the home team no? Show me midfield. Fede Valverde is a player. Carlo Ancelotti here no to say Kaka or here no to say Lampard. Not in terms of quality, but in terms of goals. O make sure say. If Vini is not scoring, if Rodrigo is not scoring, if Mbappe is not scoring, Fede Valverde will score. In one season, or catch a Fede Valverde season you know double numbers, and Valverde did that. He make sure say time man now Rodrigo and Vini were not scoring goals. Jude he was banging in the goal for Real Madrid, and the Jude is not scoring. It has always been Mbappe, so over reliance on Mbappe up front, and system no say make sure say you produce for Mbappe to score. And if those guys are not providing the supply for Mbappe, who's a Madrid team here off. And Mbappe is not a number 9 that will stay. He will draw. Now Mbappe enjoy play. And to win central defenders are very good in terms of reading the game and positioning themselves very well. Who kill and exactly at the Celta Vigo. Rudiger. Look at the position of Rudiger. Last man.
It's not 9. 9
yeah, before
they almost second goal.
Okay. Share the position of Rudiger. Also the coach today. So we share Bonnie here. Jude Aba, Vini Aba. Or no, the main center half. No, last or the maybe a Jude Vini do. Also the coach today. Everything about the Madrid structure is wrong. And as I said, you know, coaches need players, no quality, no munya tactics, no, because you need players. and Oma execute the plan for you. And yes, sir, it won't work.
Rudiger injuries.
All right.
Injuries are slowly down.
Oh, pa.
But do baby, so I say omo Romanian goalkeeper no Radu Andre Radu. Also he saves people.
Yes.
Enra.
Yes.
Nti do baby na say we hu hwe enye you.
Do you know support the sanity?
Ball sanity.
Sanity.
Enye yi. Shots in say kwa ni ho but still. Akokra da mu ebo post mu na connect.
Sir.
They will how you dey.
Yeah, enye yi. But against Bilbao.
Yeah.
You know Simon Hwie Mamado de say.
But we go baby show 2-0
at the Bernabeu.
Yeah. That's no commentator.
The last
for
time.
the first time in 19 years.
19 years.
South Vigo Ababe we know Bernabeu.
Stadium they so inclusive.
You have a
Okay, you go ada here say.
Say Chelsea as them dey also yin yakana.
Chelsea, e be na jaka. Say o kafra na o kafra. Say so you boy league wa chire o. You ni Liverpool ni Man U. So league.
Oh, there be na mo Arsenal for no. Ma be Arsenal for. Mo ni Arsenal ni imu na ebo.
Na ko we ni ko ba Arsenal. Maresca onu we be able to na ko ye.
That's how they
on consistent.
Basilo. Enankasa coaches enankasa no. Any coaches ni nyina say do hwe Ruben Amorim tena Old Trafford 10 against 11 against Everton elusu yade e chen onam ne ba bi 3 Maresca etimi Bob Barcelona te said the obo World Cup final the next match no the Chaluba kobo right back no the Badiashile bobo central defense ni ase ne 3 on na be be special that is special
many be omo ya working hard.
It's strange though.
Maresca Chaluba is your mainstay center back. And to say we here number 2
two right back to bench. Also on cover right back.
Prime right back. Gusto and then Reece James the bench. No you mainstay center back.
Confirm Bofun Katia be goofy.
And everything is simple.
So
there is no pressure.
That's it.
Problem meaning I don't know. There's no pressure. Say your first now and slot come up pam. But and it's not. Oh, and they are a different way for another so more back in the park. I'm not expecting something different from that there.
They want to cash in. I'm a businessman. I'm telling you, the most Salah name. Over here, no man I can't say. I'm frustrating and aquano.
Oh, that is possible. That is possible.
They want to sell at 33 days the time. Ube nesi kebiaba. Misi omwa ni instigate. Say yenchwena aquano. It's a January kwa intonoko.
It is a joke. Problem ni na say there's no pressure. And na Chelsea game, they said, boy, they played as if there's nothing at stake. Who they players na ankasa show more attitude on the field of play. She Ganacho, she Jao Pedro, she Kopama. The only player on the field. She Enzo Fernandez said, you have ball and Enzo Bonenano. I say, ya Kopane Chow. And ya strength is a match, no more me bubi. They played as if there's nothing at stake. I'm not saying, say, bomb of the end deserve credit. They've been fantastic this season and last season as well. But say, oh, share ball now, guys, any games in view how they step up. How Chelsea played against Arsenal with a man down. Look at how they played against FC Barcelona. But say you are saying and say, Sanko yeah, nobody cares. Maresca FIFA Club World Cup, or the Conference League. The Obian expects or Ben Waye into Obia crown found such Chelsea D4 for Mudi FIFA Wayebi. So that is the position of the club. It is the coach is normal for pressure and to Omzo. Born see ya at the bay. And as I said, so Ghana to say, you know, my position on Ghana to from day one, Ghana to or your bench player. Ghana to or your bench player. You need to build a certain chemistry up front consistently. Adia ma Chelsea who will be a buyer big team so bono. It is because of Caicedo, it is because of Enzo, it is because of Kupama. Chelsea are building a certain triangular midfielder and more strong against most of the teams in Europe. It is Sana said, also person with team attack near sharper. You need to build a certain consistency up front. Pedro, Estevao, Kopama. Someone Kopama crown one up the James Beba. Now be pushing Enzo Fernandez about. Simple. Maggie or Sunderland. He was their third striker. When you be among a Chelsea as Uncle Fanaba. One ever number 9 for Chelsea. No. Liam Dupont say he's ready to be the number 9 for Chelsea. Until say coach the big guy will be a member in general. Results are mobile experience and one mobile experience.
But I think now, the game the scoreline for me wasn't fair for Bournemouth. Ushe game on boy ending draw. At the end of the day, for me, the best player on the field was Chelsea's goalkeeper, Robert Sanchez. And currently, clear Robert Sanchez is Chelsea's best player. Currently. But no, my last 3 matches or so, is the goalkeeper that is saving Chelsea. Ushe, Antoine Semenyo, Alex Scott, and then Evan Nelson. Semenyo was all over the place. Semenyo has goals in him. But Ushe game now, because I would say a gamer. Or game no, go now. Ni go na unya no bien mi so a share, but then VL no HRS and offside because not Evan Nelson at them. But I think say it was one gamer Nanka. Bournemouth deserve a win. For the first time, Chelsea has failed to score this season. And yeah, come on, some about 90 minutes in a week. Now Chelsea and Twatana, but then no goal in that game.
Now the question is Chelsea justified for letting go of Nicholas Jackson? Penny Dela,
on the lap.
Your modern Idia.
I want for a break. So who difference between
Jackson and Justin played with a prime Kopama. Jackson, he played with a prime Kopama. These guys are doing it without Kopama. And this is a guy Chelsea gave their number 9 to him for 2 seasons. Jao Pedro Ayebo Matisa Omunchen. Jokeres until Ekitike scored 2. Omunche goes in channel. Sesko, look at all the strikers that were signed this season. Until Ekitike beche 2 goals, Omunche goes in channel.
Another thing in favor Jao Pedro argument and they say you create a chance in a man. I'm saying Jackson the end not chance in the bow.
Consistently.
The chances here. Score. No about saying Jao Pedro Mudiano on it like the chances in an ember. What you say? Yeah. But the end the name say Bufukaka because the chances created on one share no about saying.
The lap Pedro so we never bogusa.
Into Jao Pedro ya or da man.
I don't call you club work up again. You know a league.
And Munya could ready Jackson.
Don't call you club work up. You be no league no. No.
That's true.
Yes.
On one case I said Joe all Brighton and he only high volume scorer from Brighton.
The labs be too me
we checking the records. There's no more.
Yeah, only high volume scorer.
Chelsea don't tutu mikasa ne de la
but the record de la for the end
mikasa wo do yo ni
Chelsea there
ne Morindo oh do chechiro anymore all right you fancy na Morindo
obetu mikana duro bokodo
busy for nothing anymore.
You get there, but you do anything.
You will say the fire.
You get
fire. Now fire with fire power.
Say a coffee player from Bontia bar. I ensure the type of player.
Yeah.
Because Sebi Ghana and Sasa. You know, as our players with you will be pretty well. So you don't bring those players. Pay them dollars.
You will get
there.
But you know, born to call me dream defend the Nyabu press. The answer was stamina.
Just run there.
Now that is a goal, no one won't come. You're pressing
wow.
You're pressing qua. All right, they never look at stories. But Maminko point in our 2. Arsenal, Man City, no. You share home some scratch. Ya no.
Arsenal.
You know.
I don't see a serious, but they do have any kind of crowd.
Arsenal, who cause that game? I know you saying easy.
Mama, you Christmas, man, called January crowd.
I get 2 points.
Then they should be careful.
Scanish, Shiba.
They should be careful. Sitting up at home.
You know, it's Aston Villa team more Arsenal, especially under Mikel Arteta. This is their 6th loss. Under Mikel Arteta. Last season, they are one of the reasons why Arsenal lent to me and chase Liverpool and make that game at Emirates Stadium. Arsenal take it 2 goals lead. Then City Babette take no. And against that was Saturday. Against Aston Villa again. Matikash and Abrante and Dene Buendia. Emiliano Buendia. Obianim say game near you. I think 90 plus 5 minutes. And or they win no Ebreo. Arsenal Kumbia you know it is what it is. Just 2 points in this year, but then December and Senior City is not playing so well, but they are churning out the results.
Yeah.
And it's surprising saying the Aston Villa is in third position.
Oman statistics in here.
Crystal Palace is in fourth position.
Oman statistics in here.
Crystal Palace in fourth position. They are one team. We are underrating them. Minim do Oliver Glasner na no because to lose Ebelechi Eze and lose Olise, yet team is still on top, and now they are in fourth position. It's just amazing.
Okay. They have a better way of integrating their players, and defensively, guys, no
Maguire is just something.
Maguire, Tarek Michel, Daniel Munez, and then Mazimino Lacrosse. And again, so time Joachim Anderson no be say be any effect. Maguire will leave, they will replace him. And Ofo Obi say, fortunately for them, he was no white and start as yes, at the right time. Everybody is looking at Adam Watson in the national team so on started. One player who is underrated within the Crystal Palace setup is Malsa.
Yes,
very underrated.
Very good player.
Very underrated. And then Mateta for me, also some of the top teams in the Premier League also more better for him.
Jean-Philippe Mateta.
Yes, because he's a very good striker. And they have a very good coach as well. Oliver Glasner is one of the few coaches on my SLA, but almost said, you know. I'm not surprised somebody say Liverpool class fan. They have a very good team and they are doing a very good goalkeeper as well. And Aston Villa, Aston Villa, they play like Arsenal. So gamer, Arsenal. The space, the creativity, technically in terms of their individual, who had the types of players almost picking for their team. They are goalkeeper, Kuti. And then Oka will be at their right back. Matthew Cash against Man City on one essential. Obenenim Kama, Lucas Dean, Pau Torres as the Recosa. And those are almost a teamer. Most of their players start for their national team. But here, Spain say they've not been fair to Pau Torres. Lil Omar and Pau Kubasi and that guy who played for Real Madrid, Onimbo Bonche, Pau Torres. But because he plays in the Premier League, and almost put so much premium on him, and you have Foley Watkins. Timaji and Sancho bench there. At least it tells you say a bit of quality within Donya Malen and all those guys. It is a real and young one say the last minute, but that's now going on consider and said the last minute and they said the goals this year Antimian ran it but kudos to Emery, at least one started but Genoa they are playing very well.
But Genoa Antimian program no without talking about that assist from Ryan Shaki to Phil Foden. So betimenya Rabula. My video no Man City Phil Foden go no. A year Rabula no how true players ball no to me far players no su koko see Phil Foden so straight no. General, I think season in baby but I'm sure say you the assist of the season. We saw a similar one from Dimitri Payet way back in 2019 playing for West Ham. Maybe later they can get us that goal.
All right. All right. The team is lead 3, Liverpool 3. Liverpool after taking a 2-goal lead. Kiteke goals, no 2-0. I'm sure them so. I mean, call other places. Okay, they all kind of more.
Yes, this is the assist of the season.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Because my build up on how Trimbe Chansana or my Rabula.
Yes. Wow. Okay, yeah, should be weekend Liverpool and so
Leeds United.
The passam so almost often 2-0. I feel a better match here 3-3. Tanaka. Tanaka
that take Kanama
I want to take out the into the course of Liverpool 3 Leeds 3. I don't know what's happening. Liverpool, what's happening?
Defense didn't go yet. Midfield not like a balance. You know, and pressure. Coaches no now test times in our team and let us know one. Defense didn't go yet. The two centre backs are really concerned about only protection because Curtin Jones cannot protect them. So Curtin Jones mono Leeds United bibri oh oko sa smaller teams na bibri oh nti omo like protection and centrally pair no is not working nti no who Konate nti no who Joe Gomez. Van Dijk is the only consistent player and in midfield again McAllister obetimi amomo bite ne kakra ne form ne there Szoboszlai had been pushed to the right into the whole structure no and there was a coach need to have a real look and what I heard Daniel Fake Leeds United, they are playing like the former Argentine coach in Marcelo Bielsa, kind of the high pressing game now. And you know, look at how Amube overload you. Ekitike was smart of his 2 goals, but you know, so actually Leeds United, you know, they never give up. Okay.
Liverpool is struggling not because of their attacking deficiency. Intina say all the blame to Salah should be for a team that has scored 24 goals and conceded 24. As a Chinese say problem in your goal share. Name so mobile buying na yen fabon to Martinem and only asem. I think so about 5 teams per and they want more goals, or more 25, and City with some 28 goals. Okay, top scoring teams in the Premier League now, Liverpool come. Okay. Yet they are where they are because of goals or more conceded.
Mayenje, we are breaking. Mo Salah is out of Liverpool's squad. He's not traveling to Italy for the game against Inter Milan. Decision made by the board and a slot.
They are pushing Salah out.
Yeah.
They've thrown him under the bus.
You know,
okay. Intina and also I don't know. In the Salah, I'll say bye bye to Liverpool. I don't know. The Airbaso and so I don't know. Our Mohammed, remember the headlines no atu Jaka Crans and Babe Twaso. Watching live inside Fences area Sunai Road. Chelsea and Hartlepool will bounce back. When Arsenal and Kumasi Santico Tokoro lose, I'm very happy. Greetings to Honorable Wisdom of Saibuama, MC Achumangwa Biaja South. There also the Abre no. My entry way quickly. Also say Razak Amasaman. My message is no NTM. This is not the first time I'm telling you this. Why are we all trying to blame Salah? He might have said a lot behind the scenes before granting the interview. His blame was towards the coach and the English pundits, always on him. Okay, he then made an example with Kane when he wasn't scoring for 10 games, but those same media were always okay with that. So why Mo Salah, who has always been a key member of the team for the past 7 years, he sees it as some hatred because some of the things those English pundits say can damage him on any day. They've been doing this for a very long time and it needs to stop. Let's not play blame games till it reaches our house because we also have players in the EPL. English pundits don't respect foreigners being legends in their home. Razak Amasaman anyway about any again. Foreigners, no. With the of the racism near the Bemo. All right. Mamiko Mohammed, na mention headlines kakra. Yakoba.
Yeah, so Okoba Ebehe goals from David Odro, Edmond Bedu were on target over the weekend. And of course, Uganda name squad for AFCON. Now, interestingly, Abrante Bia Yawon Ghana. Eka Mutim.
Okay.
Yes, Okoba Ebehim alongside Stephen Deshe Mokwala, former Kotoko striker. And of course, Sejo, Yves Bissouma so akonya sembi.
Okay.
Ewo New Tottenham Hotspur. Sejo Okoba. Yes, Sejo.
Okay. Ma minna me ho na minko ni what scientific about clinic aso na minko di nkomo kakra wo ba na ba beto aso de amamo yesterday Kumasi Asante Kotoko Sporting Club midfielders they didn't release the balls on time. Those insulting Donzo, how many chances were created for him to score? They can't create better chances apart from the crossing. So if the opponent defenders are tough, it means Kumasi Asante Kotoko can score. Before Samba fouled the opponent player, Kumasi Asante Kotoko player gifted the ball and they had a chance that led to the goal. Please, is the Kotoko team having a video analyst? My name is CC. Asante Achimako go na the message we abreye and anopewe. They we also free ho Ferran Torres. Okay, Kuwait City and Branty and so the free abreye and that KD o message no ewa ha. Mamim quickly. Ferran Torres is having an incredible season. 13 goals, 3 assists, becoming a potential top striker for Barcelona. Arsenal, still there is hope. The season is ours. So don't you think Slot is trying to reduce Salah's workload for the coming AFCON? Daddy KD, Kuwait City, Far Hill, to be precise, I the message we and so a free abraya. Oh, Mamimra namene ni what scientific herbal clinic atokota fui eni enkomo kwachi wa ha Dr. Paul and so I'm mama kwa basi bibia boko.
Yeah.
Ede me asipa kwa ti usually una start.
Right,
I'm bra ho answer na Dr. Paul. Me who watch you.
It's John Papa.
You can see.
Right, General. I wish you for ni what scientific hospital yasan hia ye besua ade yasa ye ho yade ye wokuma se atonsu Monaco junction ni adansuru bank de ni hwe enkran so ye wo mile 7 achimota mile 7 ben Janet Corner dan no Dr. Nimo ho asem na ye kan TikTok Martin din Dr. Nimo o kire haban bibre som faso de ori baye betu yade ahodo ase ama no na ya asabia ho asem na ye kan group of medical scientists akan ho abomu na yade bia de beba yaso e bia no ibetimi ha ebeka akire ntimi hwe nso a ne aka e de akire wo sanse sebi nyansa ne wiase nim de nyina eni okufu trimo mepacho ya wo ho nsem na ha mawarefo okasa na pampan boni de akire halitosis no ana wakotena mu nsanyare infections ama be ma akọ private and nso fita bi fro be ma na oba ana wo de eye pressure diabetes akire yare na ha wo ana say fibroid na ha wo eye ni what scientific hospital obeba na ya hwe ama oduro ama nso ho atowo obu ana o prostate na yekese ntu koda o soro dwonso be bransa na ade achen ana wa odi akwakoye bi a asthma ntishe wa na ha wo ho ana na asiatata hepatitis A B C na ha wo eye ni what scientific hospital Kumase Atonsu Monaco junction yewo ye ni adansuru bank die nim hwe enkran so yewo mile 7 achimota mile 7 ben Janet Corner dan no ye adwuma free joada e de kosida meminde bia including public holidays bia so no ye adwumanti Friday na Farmers Day no ye adwuma e de shekuafo nyina so ani monyam namba ne hia freni ni nkomo ya de bia ha obi betimi ha be ka kire ntimi hwe nso a e be ka kire na afia ma ho akwankyira a betimi akoba be foforo na wakohwe ho nyade namba ne 0244 087687 0244 087687 0244 087687 na watwe bia ye ba ye yade bi si ho na ye di ho nkomo ya mo hu yade ne kwan ye fa so bani padua ni mo ya kan de a kire se yare ahodo bebre ene woni padua ni mo de eba enyini mo wo nyini ane ba oso ene de ye wankasa wo lifestyle ena ede ba oso de ye de fira wo yemu ba enso ewo ho na ene ye bedi eye high blood pressure ho nkomo hypertension ho nkomo ena ebedi Dr. Paul ha na ebehwe ne di ho nkomo na sajo se last week no Yura Zuba koka asemi kakra ma amanfo agina no asi bone kakra na Zuba ka se kemifo abehwe se enkyene a ukochoba ne ade a sebu wawie na enkyene se asi ho no ye bebra ye ma akwan manfa enkyene si aduane ho se batwi mamaku awie enkyene ne si ho no ebi okwan we enkyene ne wo fom na wankasa do odi agum and also bebra e wo ke Kumase ne nimpate wa amanfo atwena bo so ne ade but generally medical side no the medical point of view no asem no krepa na Yura Zuba eka no isan say yare ahodo bebre especially with high blood pressure hypertension yade no ade ba ko a ema pressure yade no typhoid so ni padua ni pa obu ade bia na pressure wo soro eye nkyene bebrebe edie obu ho a osimi ni nkyene enso mewe ko bi obu osimi ni nkyene doctor enso processed foods corned beef and afi sausage ni saa ne mo no na odie ni nyina no eye nkyene ne de ahye yebemu ahu se saa ne ni nyina ya de a asam no kura ne ewura no kan no esan se obi owo pressure na so obi o hypertension bia doctor ka kiro se enkyene de be ya tete so na eno ho nkomo eba bedi ba bia obia no ebesua ade enso de free to Dr. Paul ha enti bi gym na Dr. Paul so atwo na free esua ade enso de free hypertension ade no
doc
Sergio
unja chance ya ma fam pe ni pika Sergio kana mi jojo
Sergio ba ba say ho yare na pressure de me pese me nya ho about within 2 minutes e ka kire obia say pressure ni o moja mu a obewu enti nipa bia pressure ni wase e was 0 e wase that level bi na sa level no ne hia ne say we very good range ne hwehwe mu a kire say obi wo ho a by nature ni ntini mu susa sa ne de wo no obi so ho a ne kidney na de bi wo soro ho ya friend aldosterone no ye less enti mi en waki ye ma pressure wo ni padua mu en koye e bi wo ho ma ne bro so na obi so ho a ne brabo no enti mi en sone fi en kreti system a ebeboa ma ade abro so ni padua no SSS mpie obi so ho anuane a odi no enuane no dodo na wo excess potassium, excess phosphorus, excess sodium. Nti one side excess sodium no na ya de kwahye nchene no because enhwehwemu kyese nchene na wo sodium kese. Nti ono no ma na bro so oni padua ma na wo ya konya excess salt ama o pressure akosoro. Nti so wo yitimi wo yo bi a o pressure no ye because of say nchene ana ama na ba na wo te nchene no so a wo se kofom. Omo so a enya nchene na ama na ba no obi wo ho a ntini mu na esusu obi so wo kra doctor aka chen say oye test no doctor try say essential hypertension ase kire say ye nim de ye ya wo de ne baaye eno be hwehwe mu ana ne maame ne papa na busua echi no be hwehwe mana genetically no omuni padua na pressure no ebe wo soro me pa cha one control ni ya ebetima akwakofa say stroke eba because ebetima bomoja gu adwenim ana say be create arteriosclerosis pressure no betimi ayama ni padua o mema asem kra be kofom so ye be ma o ye oba watenka be yira ana betimi kra ma even say wonya menopausal stage na force no amna banta betimi kra ma wonyem mpo a na wo no pesesei ana san so lead ma refie ba it mean lead to dementia it mean lead to say oni padua ni nyina ekọ mistakes bi bebrebe abam ana it mean so kwa a long way kwa say o kidney ana ya to ye bo ase hu say ye mfichire ho no ma ya wade bi ho e wo say nipa use bi pressure ninti say jo upon bi bia nipa wo ye bia no ye be stress wo be pe akokọ mesa wo de wa odua bi mpo ka me pe ne sa sometimes ana helps no e bia na wo mfichire ba bia wo be kwa akote na efin bi wo so mesra say wo be pe basil ana say akokọ mesa o ya bo modian na fa bi gu nsuo mu na sha say wo use it. So obi bia specifically ya ka chense ndie essential hypertension ase chese ye nim die ye baaye ana so obi so ho no ma apart from no ono no nim pefe se ne ye bi na nsisi so ye no ohia correction of the kidney, correction of the liver sanso obi hia se ne aldosterone be ya adwuma ye ni ntini na emasisi ana se mu aya nketo na mu babie ohia basil akokọ mesa odi bi stimu nam no a obawie no na odi bi so o ye bi tea na wonom odi bi begu nsuo mu na eba mu anom te se de wo ye tea no sanso na betimi kra de bia fra o stew no wadi se de opese wo use ni bia ma akokọ mesa ma ye wadanfo never control essential hypertension and even any form of hypertension doctor aye specific say wo de no obrebo na ma ne baaye anase o kidney na ma ne baaye say even excess salt mpo na ma ne baaye anase excess sodium na ma ne baaye say we use bi akokọ mesa wo balance potassium, balance phosphorus enti e ma onya hyperkalemia na yes o potassium afrosro na so frosro pe na pressure na asha say ekoso enti mesre say ubehia akokọ mesa e wo mfichi Ghana ni de bia metaka say eni wa senka pressure ni timi ye kese na etimi ye because of say ye rate mi fi ho ntem de ye DNA foods akokọ mesa na nanka ye spice ani asesem enti mesre say san akọwachi na ko use akokọ mesa o de onuane a odi nyina ye hu di na mo wo use akokọ mesa no ni wate se menka o ba bia wo so ye hypertensive sa ya no wate kwansusu amodie so kakra odi kwansusu apia potassium be koso ama hyperkalemia be lead to hypertension ti oti no so odi so asusu didi men sha sese o hyehye onuane ne yie nkakra abehwese nipadua no o use akokọ mesa kom no na convert na akopem se nipadua be ye okay na I go away from hypertension yes o blood pressure no afrosro che normal de enti ho hia so control blood pressure ne say entini bi timi pai pressure ne wo mbebre a o de wa ofo ani bu balloon na wa hu from agina ma adu level akọ ne limit wan hwe ya na akopa na create stroke and any form of paralysis enti to ho for kakra bi na use akokọ mesa basil nkakra say jo obehwa anu afrim so ma hypertension for so bebre a ipadua no ho kire ne pa ensuro no so o calm down wa ye nkakra ma ho be 1 month to 2 months gradually na abehu say o you ho frame sadio ni waten so ni ji sade Kessben media ne ye ne je ho pa nyankopon hyamo bebrebe
no sure ni what enso question wrap up
general wrap up the said di kakan no ba ni what scientific hospital a de bia ka se enye yare ahodo bia na eye manipa no aduro bu hono mo ana eye kasa kire ne afutuo ena ebema watimi adon ho ede afri bu won so a e wose ma na duro bu hono mo a na ese fata so change your lifestyle you are exercise bi ni ade ensanom ni ade bi na wo ni ade ani nyina ni obedi nkomo ni ahekwa ne betimi afa so na yetimi aboa yi okuma ase atonsu Monaco junction atonsu to Monaco Junction near Dansura Bank Denim Encran so mile 7 Achimota mile 7 being Janet Corner Dino a Jora de Kusida Minda and a year Juma a hypertension how war stroke and I come to them more atman to share what Tinamun Sayare and now so by one man in Subia shall see go me patcho Bema why am rewon pemo naturally age it comes with weakness now so and only weakness no honum na yankasa artificial ne yankasen lifestyle no bi ensanom ne abrabo bi aduane bi ayedie no na asama no weekend ekofom pa nti we bema no ahode on pemu kofom a obani what scientific hospital ehwe ne aboa enso osa kwa no so afia wo ho nsem awarefo de bi kan se doctor ni modie ba na so ya de umben penis repair no awo ho nsem de odada oba na no kunu aba ana no yiraba ne aboa mo so ewo sa kwa no so wow de fibroid de ma no obetimi aba mi na ovarian states ni what scientific hospital bomadi afana bana free WhatsApp ebi awa abrochi amone na ohwe ya betimi de +233 ne de kan mai na wetimi afre kama number ni 0244 08 7687 0244 08 7687 0244 08 7687 Dr. Nimo TikTok ko Dr. Nimo ko TikTok na bo Dr. Nimo a niam ahodo ekyiri ni nyina no bebere ho no aso betime asuade e de afiri mu general.
Okay new what scientific herbal clinic very phone komo na yate no doctor Paul na fi kwachi ya na mahuna nim kakra ni nye dey the way can mama for Niagro minimal kunti American some ways doctor we mama for Niagro kra Dr. Paul you better sipa some no kind ni na no minim say mo be fa na fe numbers no mo fa numbers no ma frɛ omo the how bia no fatu omo enim awa Muhammad Baba translate na ono so e de ni stories no abrey but before say awa baba no me call Gentleman Dental Clinic na fe Victory Garlic Mr. Ensu kakra me basisia
Mama kwa baba Gentleman Dental Clinic yijumadi ayidi ani say yebesiesie wosen na yabo wosen ho ban ama wonum enso ate anase wosen animu nyam so afa na ntuma pa efira Gentleman Dental se oba ye clinic wa enema bibiri na ye efa nipa wosen ho ene wonum oba Gentleman Dental ye consultation and examination services problem ben na ekoso how ben na ekoso wonum na fi wa kire anamo a ewo se utufa ho na itimi eboa afi ye sign eye cleaning services oba ye profession mu na ye friend is killing and polishing se ebia enema bi ahyehyehye esen mu se bi okasa etimi mapampan ene ade eba mu oba hwa etimi ehohoro wonum eyi saa enema ne nyina edi free esen ase esen tibia na asesa no esan fa ne ntoma pa edi fra obi wo hɔ ana tokuro ato ne semu anase ne se no eso ebubu anase wanya fracture esen ankasa ebu eno etimi eye failing enso so na ye de amawo anase ebi nsusu na obi wo hɔ wabase ne se no watena se ama esen ase opese otu ne se no eno so ye frɛ no extraction oba ye extraction service eno so ye betu oseno e di amount afi ebi wo so na ne sen wanya messing teeth ye woni si no ahodo bebre ye frɛ bi se dentures no ye de utimi ehye na watimi asan ayi wa mu utimi yi na wasan ahye eno ne frɛ ne dentures no oba Gentleman Dental ye ni nyina bi wo afi ye wo fixed one no anase ye ta frɛ no permanent one no eno so ye si a untimi entu bi eno ene frɛ no PFM bridge anase PFM crowns eno ni nyina no oba Gentleman Dental ye ni nyina bi ewo afi so ye wo bi se braces ne se oseno kwan de dem anase emu atetete bebre eno no oba yetimi ehye braces no within some period na oseno asan akrusu kama na ma oseno atimi ayeden anya ahoden afei obi pese oye teeth whitening o pese ode don hwere ba ko pe eye oseno fitafita te se de o ne di so da oba Gentleman Dental ye beye oseno fitafita e de amawo how bia eni ho abefo kwan so na ye de ebeye e de amawo afei obi pese o share ne sin gold silver oba Gentleman Dental ni na ye Gentleman Dental Clinic ye tia kwan enye yira kwan kura ye wo Koforidua Central Police Station enchen wa babia market no ewo no ufri abron sign na new story building na okọ Central Police Station no Gentleman Dental branch ba ko ewo ho na wodru enkran so ye wo nungwa usi nungwa main lorry station hokra na ofra nurse ba ko bra be fa anase station na chi authority street ne so Gentleman Dental branch ba ko ho na atomic down do me kwa benya runabout no so ho Gentleman Dental branch no ba ko so ewo ho na wodru takwade pipe ano traffic light na ewo pipe ano ho no ɛfa kwan na ɛkɔ Tadisco Junction obepa junction no kakra ko wani obo se OGN Bank no ɛwɔ hɔ yɛne OGN Bank na na wo the same premises ɛna Kachima nso so yɛwɔ magazine market kwan no so hɔ a onsa nifa so hɔ a Gentleman Dental branch ba ko ɛwɔ hɔ anase opposite AY Ahmed ɛna oduru Kumasi Abrepo Junction Total Filling Station hɔ a traffic light na ani hwɛ G runabout no wo free Total Filling Station na yabon sign no na edi hɔ direct opposite to the Methodist School ɛhɔ ɛna Gentleman Dental yɛwɔ Tamale nso yɛwɔ Tishigu wo free yabron sign na okɔ MTN main office yɛne Tamale post office ɛna edi anywhere ɛyɛ adwuma free ɛda dwoada kopem ɛda memeda
enua victory garlic mixture na wati ni dina tia tin say na aduro ni tie na no pasem ne say aduro we adwuma ɛyɛ titiriw pa ne say ɛbɛboa ananna ne srade ɛwɔ ni padua ni mu tin mu ama ohu atɔ kura de di kan oba bi wɔ hɔ a okɔ mfikyire a ɛma aduro a wunya yɛ victory garlic mixture ebi kura ho bɛkɔ a ɛwie wɔ ansa na ba ɛyɛ victory ɛna wunya victory no ma na busumi biara ubenya mfikyire akɔ a ɛmpa ho kura ɛno de akyire a obi wɔ hɔ a ne ti ne tɛdwa no obi wɔ hɔ yɛ adwuma kakra bia no abrɛ na nakoma bɔ ne pɛrepɛre ni nyina yɛ mogya a ɛntimi mfa akoma no mu nkɔ adwene mu ɛno ne kɔfa saa de ne ba ɔdɔfo mesrɛw sɛ ɔwɔ hɔ na wɔn nsɛm taa adwew ebi a wɔn nsa no sei anaa wɔnam wura mu na esi fam no kora ɛwew anaa ayɛtofo sɛdeɛ yɛde fam ato mpaboa mu a ɛyɛ victory ɛna meka mfama wo wonum victory asa no ma yɛbobɔ so nyinaa no ebegyae de ɔtɔ hɔ anadwo a wɔntini na wohia victory ɛmframa nyankopɔn de ama yɛn sɛ yɛ nhome wo deɛ wo nhome a na wo tee so o brɛ a ɛyɛ victory ɛna betimi aboa wo yɛwɔ obi wɔ so a wɔwɔ hɔ a na ne yɛma hye no a obiara na ne ka obiara nyɛ no hwee obi wɔ so a nakoma bɔ ne pɛrepɛrepɛre ne nyinaa mogya ne ntimi nni afurisa ne yɛ wɔ nipadua no ɛduru a wunya yɛ victory garlic mixture deɛ watwa bra ya bia ya na se kokodue ne nam no no ye ne basa e victory e na meka fo wunya victory bi no a e beboa wo se doctor de watu aduro so sani a ubetimi anom victory na ka waduro wonna ne se waduro no na abenu a meat aduasa no anom we so na abenu ma no anom victory no so achi meat aduasa wo ye ne sa bibia abede kama ma se wona se tata wo ye agya ho adwuma mesraw adura meka fo ma wa ye victory garlic mixture Mr. Onipa ni bia bia danse a yepese yefa o madanse netie na se oso koto a ubenya sa danse kro no a
ntwe mi ni mi mpedwa mi ntumi ni di mi yare so mena ko be 12 years ni ma nu ndro kan mojeduru fa ni de tim matutu ana se na meti TV ntumi na mehwe ne mu se omotan drobi esi victory herbal victory garlic mixture ne mi ntodru sa wa modru no asa modru no eye papa ntumi ni diu mi din sa no mi didi afi bi no mo se didi ya na afi insa na afi bi no ntumi didi bi afi mi di ma edrubone sa wi semi anu so no ntumi didi anu so mi gba mu sa afi de anu so bi du bi no ntumi didi bi afi mi hu ke me nya no am ti edo no kan wo TV so a na mi kutu bi ni me edo no anopa any awiane anwumre no ande no si afi nyampara me no adibia ntumi didi no si afi na to ta me ko ye black masa modro no die edoni ye na nyame nhira mo
aje me pa me problem ye menstrual pains nda ne kakra me so me nya me menses no bosum ni ma me bre pa me brankasa metimi to tondro no ne se manti se yesi ye bidro ha na makoto be bia me we metimi fa ka ekọ obi kru so ekoto bidro metimi no bi tese na victory ni in fact I don't know minim die wo mu die me koto bi me tie advert no TV so sada na me so anwunwe na me koto ye na dana me say ade yi to me paade mu no moja tropa yi to me paade mu ti me twa to me phone so kura say ha adwene a enka me de betum aka ho na mo ahwe te say se wa hwe ye kwa wakati bia me ya bo hye na me no maduro bi te say efi sada na yi sa moja troa no to me paade mu no me nya meze se no maduro e ma me hu sa emoja se bi like say kwoti te say ni nyina flow kama to victory tie mentimi enja ento ho nti to de bia na mo ba aba so am mo mesoma aba so na eduro ne medi hu adanse
obi si me de cholesterol sa de bone na aba mi nipadua ma be atenase waduro ye victory garlic mixture se wunya victory ni no ma cholesterol no se ne nani density bia no victory be yi ni nyina afi nipadua no odofo wo pedia to anama ne 024 2545 633 0242545 633 and 020-129-3280 a victory mkunimdie ne ade bremu
Yo, yensai amamu nyina kwa babium Emra Midfield Action Kessben Television. All right, yadru ho awa Muhammad Awa transi yenhwe Africa Stories no emu kakra na fi kwa Miki afisem nyina onfa emegu ho na bidafo enhwem kakra yeje munso mo voices ni mo videos no and mo messages no na nyina yakabom no mienu na ya page yemu. All right, Awa.
Sergio, Sergio, over the weekend, the final the Carling knockout game no ekoso the Peter Mokaba Stadium in South Africa. Polokwane na ehonum na Orlando Pirates any Marumo Gallants boy na Sergio a big game and the final really showed say it was a game top notch. The supporters omoko ekochi momome ekotai players in echi and Sergio the stadium was jam packed. And who were the stars on the display now, it was a good game. Game no cost so entire 90 minutes, Sergio, it was goalless draw. It needed to take Rebohile Mafrokin's goal in the extra time. So Sergio, where is South Africa? Sergio Beka say version of Carling Cup.
Yeah.
Sergio, check the numbers.
Yeah.
Check the numbers. Yeah. The stadium was filled to the rafters. And I really liked how supporters parking the stadium making sure the game was tight and anyone was game and South Africa young midfielder make a 19-year-old boy Mbukazi na probably in the last game because many can say Chicago Fire signing in the last week or join MLS almost side no so what it means going to the year now we will not be seeing Bukazi. And it was a tough game. Oswin Apollos on the part of Orlando Pirates. They all did their best. But in the entire 90 minutes, it was very, very difficult for Coach Abdul Salam Owadu's side. But in the extra time, Enarebo Hili, Eddie Dago no Ebai. And that was what inspired the victory for Orlando Pirates. They are now champions of this year's Carling knockout. Game na Ekoso, Peter Mokaba Stadium. So over the weekend, Coach Paul Put of Uganda and so adding a 30-man squad for the AFCON Ekobasonos. What it means obeti subem is a 2 or 3 players be free because Cab there to just say you can bring around 28 players to the tournament but eba match day squad need the players ni na enyo bia na be GC. Na interestingly say you list na there is a certain Ghanaian born Baba Al Hassan. That boy was born Akurim side Mimpeasem or my friend Yaya Toure. Sejo, he's a very good player. Or Wakakra, Osia kind Edima Star Bucharest, ne picture and war on the shot no. Osia kind Edima Star Bucharest, Romania League no. And Sejo, he has been playing consistently. Odikai ko Spain, that was where he started. But unfortunately, a honum na nkoya mano. Ena or make he switch to Star Bucharest. Even last year in the UEFA Europa League, he played consistently for them. This season also they are in the Europa Conference League and Nana Adrian say be obetimi any opportunity to play for Ghana but Sergio Uganda for no Eddie Enimukai ama omo etimi a convince na mana switching the nationality and OS squad na abana the certain Yaya Toure Sergio or a central midfielder he's able to advance the ball most often or the quenim power and besides our power when it comes to the shots. And Oyobia or for Kaka ultimately like on train too much but 1 or 2 no and the presence our midfield Eshopa Osawa ni height ni very good and I think say Uganda with Yaya Toure will be good to go the AFCON until he's one of the guys Obebo Amomo AFCON 2025 now Ebekoso Morocco tournament no virtually 2 weeks from now tournament no
the squad no
no 30,
to Morocco.
Yes, 30-man squad.
What feature Momuda?
The almost friend the last friendly one more.
Okay.
Almost friendly, last friendly, but one more. But Afina squad na Nkasaba for tournament na ebe koso no.
Okay.
So Yaya Toure.
Now why Uganda? Maybe be free one na.
No.
They then in the bus say Ghanaian so ko ball ababall order.
There be a mobile order. Omo contacting no.
How?
Yeah, omo contacting no.
Just that.
Just that. Sergio, now
Ninkofo nyina ye Ghana for.
Ninkofo nyina.
Abusafo nyina ye Ghana for.
Mempe aseme ya.
All right.
Yes.
Na baby what the say mfa bia na ne BB eye Ghana ni.
Sergio,
eye Ugandan.
I don't have any knowledge of him of Uganda.
Okay.
Sergio, right. There is a current player of Black Stars. Rwanda contacting it. Kwesisibu.
Okay.
At a point, Rwanda have contacted him before. But so this is how it has tend to be. So some of the countries, Ghana ni Nigeria ni bia. So recently, Kwesi appear so when you striker Nigerian body Okobama Elela, almost was switching the nationality. Eko Sudan. Likely say bia Afcon na ebeboyi. Ebia enye me won say ni din ebeba Kwesi appear squad or the beko Afcon.
Okay.
So some of the countries into almost say players beat say we mu wo ho. Na mu so mo mine ankasa emfa ne nyehwe. They will pounce on that. And everybody wants the countries and at least getting a player like this say the profile team no they are good to go. And the good thing for him is omobo Afcon a few way no next Afcon so Uganda ka co-host no. So say injury bia ma say Joe is likely to also be part of the squad now ekobaso no. Ebia na o Ghana ebia that opportunity so yeah so
Babal Hassan
okay. So on Steven Deshe Mukwala so eka squad no so for Deshe Mukwala there wa boama mo for some couple of times.
Position there?
Oh yes, he's a midfielder. Central midfielder, but he can also give you defensive side. He's most often central midfielder. Yeah.
Okay,
Costa Bucharest ewo Romania. Sergio Yves Bissouma na ninsembi ababe toja. Obekaya last year oko fa adibi omo friend nitrous oxide. Mti omo say oko UK onum na like eye bone oko fa that substance na probably ebetimi implicate you omo betimi a charge you. So after say incident in the no he was suspended by a match. Club no suspending for one of our more matches. I feel we are say you just weekend yan and same so ababeto just say yes say un biom say o take that nitrous oxide no. Now the club Tottenham have decided to enter into an investigation into the story because almost I didn't know why be that and osabe yebi this time around. Many uka say club na nkasa onye one of the integral figures. Yes, during Ange Postecoglou's time he was getting playing time or no alongside Papi Matassa. Yewura season way new coach in Thomas Frank and Joao Palina ba Rodrigo Bentake are getting a fitness back. Odobeta ba Javi Simon Saba. Even Papi Matassa has been put on the bench nowadays. And one kasa Yves Bissouma or disciplinary problem in terms of coming to training early and also pre-season on your issues with Thomas Frank. Wama pre-season term. So disciplinary issues in our compounding Emma when so babe count. And Sergio, I think it's so unfortunate for the Malian midfielder. Say Oma Nihu Akwakoda same way mu. And he has been a proper midfielder who has been doing well for Tottenham Hotspur. Too unfortunate say odi ohun kwakoji this kind of idea amu ni say enye idea tiamra so that kwan no. So I think say Sergio too unfortunate for Yves Bissouma. Kobani sir I think say club na nkasa ebewo mo disciplinary action amu be take on the player. Besides that UK na nkasa omo so omra omo de no ebefa ekwan bisu and I think say too unfortunate on the part of Yves Bissouma. So this weekend Edmond Bedu was on target for the club. Meka Red Bull Salzburg or the extra Bundesliga. He's one of the guys who's been creditably doing well for the club. Among some of the amount for more raising concerns, he also deserves some chance at Black Stars based on the performance that the young man has been displaying for the Austria Bundesliga side. This weekend they won by 2-1, and Edmond Bedu was on target, and that was how they defeated BW Linz Austria Bundesliga no. So Edmond Bedu go no and go no. So David Odro, young Barca prodigy, free Accra Lions. So this weekend, Basa Athletic, any CD Akoyano, and this was the free kick. Where the distance now, David Odro, take bono, share the free kick now. Said you, papa. The guy did a marvelous job. Said you, this summer not too much goes for Ghanaian players this weekend. All the league centers in the course. Could you share? But unfortunately, said you via a rule out goal. So said you that was it.
Someone also shared this allowed.
Yeah.
Okay, enti yentwa so kwa mikimre do say the local stories no and so ebreye na before say kwa me beba no mama yentie voice kakra mo de abreye ansembe no mo church madwen de afa ho yeba na ya behwe other messages na mo de aba no yensa se emfree. Okay, yeah, train. Say more na mo alert me say are you ready? All right. It's better to be at the bench at or top 55 list of Ghana Black Stars than to play regularly for countries like Uganda and Benin. All right. Kingsley Asantemo Akoma Granso Senior High School. Message out the Abre and Cecilia and so I don't know. Mamin call another Kingsley Tamale. I was at the AM Ali Obama Sports Stadium yesterday, and I tell you, Heart of Folks' performance was worse than what you witnessed on social media or heard during commentary. And you Kingsley Tamale una the way and so Abreye. Kingsley Heart of Folk fan, right? The whole Premier League has been given to Manchester United. The chance to be in the mix-up there on the table, but Amorim says no. It should just surprise me. Yes, I said surprise me by beating the worst team in the league tonight. Kwame Walcott, Udwe Ifri Redford, UK, and so Abeka Yensa and Anopei. Me free UK, not me tea as he say. This is why these English guys lack trophies. Their attitude towards others, other nationals, okay, it's always biased and unfair. Even in their national teams, this attitude is seen. They should learn from the French and accept others. We saw these legends, now pundits, and their attitude in their playing days on and off the field. None of them come near Salah in their own Premier League status, but they acted worse in their playing days when they once thought they were not being treated fairly. Why anyway, and so Abreye. All right. Kwame Mickey.
Yes, General.
And say voices no me tibe 2-3.
Yenti kakra.
Na fi ba.
Wanya de coach na nya de sejo mo de nya me adwuma. Sala no ye na no ano beka bia on morning. Me yire se oni obujafo bia ho ye. We de mesmesre Sarah onye hwe dwuman na waye ni nyina nam so ye African nti ana mutu teaching that way me mention the first kakra na o le sejo one andikem Franco awa mo ye adwuman wona ye all the boss ba hwe long time o keep Frank Naro Frank ye na adwen so obekokra o ma ne nko ne kre ana me ka che no o ma ne nko andi kura say otu kwa na anu ye o say wo kura na oba ye obisa say one power kwa America wasaba omo mbeboa wo adwuma na ense say o gya mo ko rough sana adwuma na tie sana adwuma wa ya ma mu nyina nti se ne perform ba fon kakra bi kura na say on deliver how musipe na is that the way I say mu treat no o bench Salah 3 matches any we omoto me de nko mawu me o bench him 2 matches kura no me jai ball no ball na Salah
yes yo me checha man of me gide some me de dan me kasa free so for lie say yo mo en kind of crunch kotoko management said they almost manage team no enye say yo performance mama en fanche coach enye coach na enye coach asem me bisa me ho say kotoko omo psychologist na in fact for some time now me follow my sports no and minim say kotoko more psychologist kwa minimum kora and I say boys are omo koye monema ye fro omo e wo committee nimu twen omo asonom na minim in fact before game ombebo enra game na me bisa me say boys na omo go through sa na me nyina ombebo ball ni bia na and nyama na omo afam na omo ekom no o say it say dey watwe akora aso and I say waf akora ya de na wafre no na ebia wetwi nanim na osuma na so nkoto ade mbra psychologically ahwe akora no onye too sound udi agro akora obaka akoyi yira osika ntira me bisa me say so were they able to psych the boys up after more from more committees ahodo enim for this game and said yo Mr. Mumbisa ho asem kotoko more psychologist and the last time I obi ba mo program no so no ka psychologist one Mumbisa ho asem they are not managing the team so adonzu no onye player and guys koto no medabasi.
Good afternoon, Sergio. I hope so be away. Sergio, Mr. Mamika meka ewo kotoko efa almost strikers ho semi me hwa am say na pay mu ka bibi say striker no donzu omo ne homode America nko na oko Sergio we dey mesre how many times na wo say and am wo say ye Midfield no e man pass almost supply ne pass as be obuku onya passes bia as a striker anytime bia mo be bia no oba no oba be play ball no asako oba play ball no asako e boss ni na wo ofa nyina one create chance bia to ama na mo se wa sheda mo hwe ne previous matches a wabo nyina na mo hwe say ya Midfielders need to miss create chance de to ma those no se onye ho adwuma na wetima ye ana se omonye ma no ye hwe sa de nyina one team create chance be a man strike as a striker there. I was say team create chance ni be the man here ehye. But ye nyema no anytime be a ball fa no de mika call. Go no fa no de mika call. Esan say me first ni team provide this passes ni be man and as much create chance be a man here. Onhye. Me say Sergio analysis na first mo ye na video analysis na mo taye ne senke wo ho bi mu a nka mo be say any none of Midfielders being no asebi omutimi create chance be the ma striker no enti wo hwa obeka say bia omone homode chance ahe na mo say those wenya wa say no ana ya create chance bia ma na wa boguda debi ono ne timi struggles are not no wako kambo ye kan
Sergio mama good morning at the back Kessben sports your friend me bright because every adansi akro from edi adodo na the frame ye lazy bone Sergio Mene and the came aya adwene say this season Mikel Arteta when Timmy and Jeep major trophy bia Arsenal paying for the empamo when Timmy and Jeep major trophy bia Arsenal for paying for no empamo no e di ntina make asa the players this season omodi ayeden omodi amam na woni Aston Villa bobo Aston Villa show first goal what me aba back aba beti what we are was akwotina chiri say okwa defend na wo ye team a open league agia ye ni Aston Villa bobo ma won kwatina chiri say okwa defend Debi Burnley kura ni Aston Villa bobo a onko defend na kapese wo Arsenal wo open league ayede agi etimeni adike mo ya adwene pa
Sergio, good evening. With you free UAE. It's your new crew in no. More of my ding. I'm a Ghana by. I'm sure Munina. Sergio, I dare catch him again. But some more kotoko. So I'm a cobo bia. I'm there. I'm there. Bomonsa. Umbo bia. I'm there. At the bomonsa. The beyond the bomonsa. And so the bia shamu. Timizim who had a potty. I don't know the bomonsa. A mom. Oh, born a mobile. In a very modern word, the BM Koboa, Nam the Aquatic was under the park. So the BA Shamu. And I feel they will be in Pacho. But for so I say, there was a Kotoko, a keep place, a bumana. I didn't know era, I can air book I say, Nastalan players and also no, or Munium Huni. no my no my basa omunya omno bi anko pene dan enko haye simple no ho yede entono no mo ha dwen press ni ha dwen na say pa mo haya kuma.
Hello, General. Good morning. General is saying you if I'm not Ajimai Katachi, you can say free soon. General, never be cause of Kotoka. The way now, me who as a coach, you know, on yadi. Very better some better coach for floor. Even crash a foreigner crowd now. You go pay foreign coach or Brody crack Kotoko phone for non go pay. Because Cosito me who the tactics they crown. Because you see, you know, other teams in there who said out here. I say starting match, piano the pressure toko so help first goal. We na Cosito win. Because any has a friend saying top four no sana has here on the share. Yene basake the same thing. And any mediama the same thing. Yeah, share no match a boy yeah any friend how team boy. Uti we say how United for no you two ball na no digidi because for so nya ball no balloon ball no echo o balloon and me balloon ball esi open a go pomo na o don no obesa head obekre and obe head the aba so ho it be the coach no me who the tactics bia obo so
only say good morning say Joe Laka good morning say Bonshika ahafo Kenya sini aka Sun say ye mu bi de efri dada ihwe Spanish La Liga no ye hu say eye wotan ene ayi bi na referees no omatu mani asi Real Madrid so ye mu bi de hu ya chepa ye hwe niema bi e wo last season kura na stay asabe wuremu wa hanom na nti Real Madrid for omomfa omo ho adwene momfo mani nto referee so mo nyo madwene say Spanish referees ni bi dia mom because court nsensem bi a emre bi e buy referees ni ne Barcelona no sa referees ni bi da so di Spanish La Liga ni bi nti wo mu na eyo mu sa no na ebre bia no say Spanish referees wo mu sorry tia Real Madrid dia wo mu je Champions League nti no da bi o mu ko mani mo je Champions League sa no ya na Nyankopon de akwa kohyem wo ho no mama White Angels no e wo Champions League because ho no mo de.
Good morning, Joe Laka. Ana pay me church mu na nde Nyankopon aduna obi am hu ye. Mpochu mu kotoko ayi mpochu prince wo prepare kotoko no. In fact, last week share on Facebook 15 prayers. Na mpochu doctors give another mu hawa doctors are won kotoko wo iwe another every problem man or one prayers wo prepare them. And our entire world because Arsenal should the whole center backs phone in once we prayer. All for come one might see our boy Aston Villa is showing. Imagine players are working team. We have four backs center backs four. We put them power ball. We and one show another plan general press who. By this time, we play papa. It was 15 players for Kotoko. We need prayer. Krasna, we put no about, Over then, league in our worker over Gino, over to Abim. Prince prepare no too much, too much. Let me do one fantastic. And now, special doctors, you are over to my checking.
Okay. Mama home so voices no later e be saba na e ba be fa diaka no enso kotoko em say more than 90% of omo de voices by na no kotoko sem na omo eka see players na prepare no dos no kotoko e de ba de koso training near the mom na pitch na doctors no na mom na what is going on didn't na kotoko kwa play bebrebe wuni na prepare de ba dia do bi busaro no amanfo so kan donzo de passes na nko donzo passes bebrebe akodo so including the success be the man nyina e kotoko de nyina how do afanya bi so passes onyabi but onyabi midfield be there for passes enko and the bidum so juju ni wan say de ba de anema na players in the bobo monsa no bi buza say de ba de di nyina ti o mutumi say baby crowd the video bi mi say players ne ba picture so no mo do mo chi de ba so ni nyina enko si
do mo chi o ba ni aso
if you give me that still all that so yes I know
if for that this are the common players na bisu anyi na chida nko majibe 6 goals hey aso all right come make him aware that for local stories no egu ho mai se bibia ko
nyame adom na so e na ma combinations our space new suit blue wow
so me anam di music ato
oh
I don't depend on me oba bia papa na mama na oba esika
and I'm say why a combination F
last week me so dana na seke
me see jitum say F
say you be my compliment
the middle seat
no we there
na moderate front na ne man so guka no to so 3 seater ai na ne man wo 3 moderate front
say it o space blue
no be ame ba pack car no baby e no dey we ke ba say me guka out kwa
what are they fefe e no space fefe nintina
me the music at the toy oso di so
jitum say Matthias jitum nefe
me a music at the toy
intina efe no intina efe no
so kan for one kan for me a music
Matthias
also the color no na choose no say choose the abro
walk up no Ghana
na ko
o ye mo be no atu no ire pa no
walk up bay
so na ye mo ba ko do ire pa
I'm just the crana na yeah dog na cat no atu no ire pa no
group stages of the World Cup no Ghana your first game against Panama ebekoso June 17th ewo Toronto Canada
okay
your second game ebekoso Boston your ni England na for your third game akoso Boston or United States of America yes ebekopa Croatia enso ene eye Ghana bebo Philadelphia we ni Venus bebo Mr. Ransford Abe a Black Stars Management Committee chairman was it drawn by a pet no kacho to ado say sabre preparation towards matches no ahase ewo ene de ya I was say yetimi prepare ye wo mo pe friendly matches awodo e de ema eye Ghana Black Stars ahead of a World Cup here because of countries awodo a wo mo ko African Cup of Nations no dodo na no so be ko World Cup ne bi and until so mutimi some matches e de ma coach Otuado ahead of World Cup na ye kwa akobo no yento asom wada stories run of 32 MTN FA Cups team oma qualify for the run of 32 omunie from the Premier League, Diana Stars will draw All Blacks, Karela Dreams FC, Nations FC, Samates, and then Midiama Sporting Club, Heart of Lions, Young Apostles, Brekum Chelsea, Gold Stars, and now 11 Wonders. Division 1, and so out to you, Techima Liberty Youth, Interlies, Port City, Home Stars, Wafa, Ash Gold, Yape FC, Kim Faisal, Victory Club Warriors, Tamale City, Brekum Arsenals, Sefi All Stars, Nagod, Atram Divisa, and na police, nationals. Womuni teams some qualify from Division 1. Division 2, Dibiso Soccer Lions, True Life, and na Asanka FC. Kumasi Asante Korokobabo Wednesday, Womuni Future Stars. Ni teams are womoso ebe qualify. Say 2 teams are on team obetima qualify akwakan run of 32 no and so the Black Stars of Ghana coach coach Prosper Nete Ogum also core of the team home nanso so also team nya team sawodo a na se players ni bi na make team no nto asanso to ne sam e dey 32 more players so embra na onhwem onye screening from 9th to 14th of December bia na wenye bi enso edi efrim Yentu so office of the Ashanti Regional Minister. What the Jumedi Sonko Abasom, Dr. Amwako Henem. Then the Jumedi Ashanti Regional Under 17 Inter-District Soccer Competition and a Kosum. Wamu both reform na ba, wamu yanafia, but districts no, and so ababe bomb. Over the weekend, no, udu any mamponwa, a home, and a Jumediano Ekoso. Now, wamu bowie, say, and a quaque, Tebonum, Kwabri East. And 8 points and they qualify and a jura sechiro dumase enya 7 points enso e de qualify into Kwabri East any a Jurassic Dumase womo qualify into the Aquaka 43 districts and some 43 districts no tournament no and no so ebetimi abaso yet wasum ewo Milo Jumedie Sonko a etumi ebaso ewo Pa Joe Stadium eye Milo under 13 Champions League and etimi ebaso wey eye matches Saudi ebaso enam so ema eye okura ye freno Adroba womo ene timi bomoden etimi dinkunim Adroba etimi edinkunim ewo Franco International School so womo shomo 2-0 wey eye resource piemu ema Adroba womo timi ade eye sa Milo under 13 Jumedia etimi kosum our Pa Joe Stadium enum any city city enso awo na after Jumedia no Milofo a presentation of the trophy edema droba form se sabre wo metimi ayade no metimi age eyesa Jumedia enso awo hom former captain edema the Black Stars of Ghana Stephen Apia ekopiemu awo Jumedia no asebi wose oda Milofo ase se sabre omuguso eboa ema Milo a tournament no koso ni etiminya talent awodom edi efrim.
So well, I'm so happy to be here this afternoon. Let me thank Milo for their contribution in development for Ghana football. I'm saying that because I think 6 years ago we all saw what happened here, and today we have a player like Fatawi Shaku, we have player like Kevin Nkrumah, who are playing for the Black Stars. I think that we need more of this kind of organization, because I always say that when it comes to talents, we have a lot, but how to discover them is the problem. And today, I think the media, you are here, you have seen a lot. Kudos to Milo, and we are looking forward for next year.
What do you make of this year's event, especially the players, the talent they've displayed?
Well, I'm so happy to be here this afternoon. Let me thank Milo for their contribution in development for Ghana football. I'm saying that because I think 6 years ago we all saw what
Stephen Apia, or the former captain, the Emma, the Black Stars of Ghana, a youth football, and as a coach football, there, what Bono Madin, one person, so Casasa, every year, piano, Milo, Emma, different, Nessanso, a better, Stephen Tornado Apia.
I've been for 4, this is my 5th edition, and every year, you see something different. Today, when you look at the green team, they have the number 9, the number 7, the number 11. When you go to the white team, they have the number 7, the number 2. These are boys that we have to encourage. At times, it's saddening my heart that after this tournament, where are they going? So we have to do something to keep these boys. They are doing it in Europe. At times, I'm worried that the next generation, if they are not playing for the national team, who are going to replace them? But through Milo, I think that we still have hope that the future is bright for Ghana football. Finally, I've been for 4, this is my 5th edition, and
Stephen Tornado Apia, Nensamodi 2 Janono, Sanso and a Milo official, a friend of Myron Otu, one category manager, beverages as Nestle, Wakasai, Edefa Jumedian, on the Kessben Dinkomo, Yentin Sama Myron Otu, what they etu yenim.
From Western. So this is not the only platform we have as Milo. We have a platform called the Building Champs. So you can see behind me, Building Champs. And this platform is a platform where we go into schools throughout the year. Many will can say, you're reaching about 2.4 million school children across the country this year. So we keep doing this every time, every month, every day, in line with the academic calendar. Now, to your question, sir, we've been able to create a platform that has given these talents the opportunity to exhibit their talent. And that's why we work with strong partnership, GES, GFA, and the Ministry of Sports. So this, we believe, it's a national agenda so that we can drive continuity going forward. We cannot do all, but we create a fantastic platform that we can feed into other platforms we have in the country.
Black Stars, Kessben Nkrumah recently joined the Black Stars as a brand. Now tournament, it release players BTC and send them.
No, it's fulfilling. It's like your brand coming full circle, because this is what we stand for. building champions, right? And this is what we've done. And this is at global stages. So it just tells you that a brand with a purpose always stands the test of time. And this is what really brand means. Marketing with purpose. This is what, and it really, really enlightens my heart that to see these things come to life. And this is not all. I think there are many more to come, but let's just watch and see how it goes.
Going forward, they're not expecting more. They don't say more about other regions. Mobile introduce schools in the Biblia.
Do the comeback quite big and drive focus.
Na yede ehun semaudo edi abramo droban ausi womo aye player ba ko friend Gerard Amankwa woni Kessben edi nkomo ede fa aye dwumedi ntin sema Gerard ede to yenim
you hear say the respect and be abon
mo game na mo bono mo wi again mo say mo betimi aso mo 10 times one say na mo say game na eden
na game na for simple kula
na game na for mamo 2 goals na mutimi say na for second betimi say more goals ana
on na a difference every more yellow card tina say omo person mo bo ni gidi amba
player ben na look up to
the Bruyne ana number 2
Ghana players ben so na o show mo edebo
Ghana player mo shine the bomb pan Kudus Mohammed
obeso
you hear say the respect and
Jumedie Koso our Pajo Stadium and the one semaudo a day Abramilo energy to go further or more adaroma and almost says Jumedie Kwansuru Kosokra our Pajo Stadium ye the one semaudo and so a day Ghana qualified for World Cup Honorable Kofi Idi Adams a sports minister was a man ko tiesika emfanko ma obi se o de wo tu kwan akọ World Cup ni bi na wo ko tiesika make sure say travel agency now the command no onum and the right person was this sabro gidi sama for better than crofo pa na e ade that president John Mahama akoma so se omum pese obia be complaints ya Jimmy Sika me ko World Cup bia James ya Jimmy Sika enunti ukotie sika make sure say baby ukotie sika no utie sika no at the right place. Honorable Kofi Idi Adams,
don't advance money to anybody in the name of trying to provide you any protocol for World Cup for you to get opportunity to travel for the World Cup. That's my number one advice to people. My first advice. Advance money to somebody that you know the person is into professional, maybe travel and tour arrangement, that you are doing so because you trust this person that he or she have the capacity to be able to aid you to have your travel documentation. Doing some protocol arrangement and government is going to do this, and so when you give me this, I will be able to put you in or do that arrangement for you. My first primary basic advice to persons. So you don't go and commit your money to someone and later on you will be complaining. Don't advance money to anybody.
Where some Honorable Kofi Idi Adams what they up to just also Kasai and the for all African Games, no, the 13th edition of Banaway, and my Sabri President John Mahama says Sabri Shishemu and I be Shishemu farm was in Yemabi Umua a course super Debbie and yet asat now a kakra man for ba said Diomuka for all African Games, no, I was buying some Suchesica, even tournament and I did my Sika was see Tiakrano, you tribi a Janina de at all. Until you answer President, say Shishemu and Fanfam.
I'm happy that the president did order for the forensic audit because, seriously speaking, so many things went wrong with the organization. You meet individuals who are involved, and this one is pointing accusing finger at this one is pointing accusing, meaning that they themselves admit that certain things were not done right, and people outside are talking. And every day, I keep receiving requests of people threatening to sue for non-payment of this, for rendering this service, and they haven't paid. Meanwhile, there's no money sitting in the accounts as far as all that is concerned. At the African level, AUSC also, we haven't paid our commitments. They are also demanding of us, because we signed an agreement to pay some $1.65 million to host those games. We paid only 800 and something, and the rest we haven't paid. We are using Takashi and Patapa that we will not pay. because of what you can't deal with diplomacy that way. Ghana is a very highly respected country. Luckily, of course, we've had it captured in the budget. Our budget estimates now that when we get money, we would have to make that payment, because other countries are looking up to you. And you decide that you will not pay. Tomorrow, if they also learn from you and also decide that they will know how are you going to have the African Union and sports African Games function. So it's not the right way to do things. I'm happy that the president.
When some honorable sports minister, honorable Kofi Idi Adams, were they at the Yanko Ghana Premier League, Shannon so say Ghana Football Association, no man Shishiaba, Brunya no say see Ebo Premier League, Woman the Nina Ababe Tujam. Woman say match day 14, Sishienie, Friday, December 12. Heart of Lions, any Diana Stars, El Pando Sports Stadium. Umbe match in life, Amobia etimi enyakwai, and so Ashebi. And no Kodanche Saturday, December 13th. Has any Nations FC Babo, our UG a stadium, and also Umbe game in life, Amobia enyakwai Shebi. Sunday, a year 14th of December. Kumasi Santikoroko any dreams against and also a Bebaso life, Ama Obia enyakwai Ashebi or match day 15. The Bekoso, Abraham Diamane Basake Oli Stars, our TNA Park, Sama Chedesoso, Womo Ebe in life. Saturday, December 20th, Bechem and Sonny Swedro All Blacks, and also Mbe in life. 21st December, a Diana and a Has, and also Ebabaso life. 26th December, Bronya Dano has and a summer test game, and also Ombe in life. 27th Bronya has and Pando Out of Lions and the Mediama, and also Ebabaso life. Nafia Sante Korokoni Bechem and so Abaso live on 28th of December. We and Shishia GFN and the Premier League board no wometimi ayem ede aba. Yanko Ghana Premier League matches outdoor. So from Friday and 11 Wonders at home and Maswedro All Blacks a show 2-0. Saturday has Nations and Sudinquinim Abra Womutimi share Pando Out of Lions by 2-1. Sunday other games enyina etimi ebaso. Sunday games ebasuni Hohoi Eshe Kotoko 1-0. Samates Eshe Gold Stars by 2-0. Dreams Eshe Bechem 2-1. Vision Etrefiem and Young Apostles Kweti Penku goalless draw. Midiama Etimisha Brekum Chelsea by 2-1. Ediana Tenefiem and a Basakole Stars Kweti Penku goalless draw. And a Karela and Sutimi Tim Kunim. Our house so Abramasha has a work a Kamianuam. Woman Timi Antimuba Kukram. Yanko game where Kosum Abra Dreams. One more any Bechem boy game and did 2-1. Bechem United I'm complaining bitterly about a Quayam referee no awarded penalty against them. Penalty no and Hashem our Kessben television so no. We say we any penalty ground so referee no essence my yellow card and the chair Bechem for players were dive and no any say the see so Bechem United for complaining about a game one Womuni Dreams FC and so a boy so me did say a brantiano and so a dive and no musunya penalty refinum and so Angie and only said ye see a course so our Malam Yaya a assistant coach at my Bechem United was it football ne dear sa and a tear and this will give up or so twice sa now bo Malam Yaya assistant coach.
Me that's initiative for I say football. Although time now who can in na ebia enye mia I say enye coach emisa. But still now coaches now na coach omo to say football I say sometimes when you have difficulties it will leak me. But the only thing is any can say will give up. I say will continue fighting say never Ubaba Benya opposition here. Now, what me are winning matches. As at now, no, you're in difficult time. But because as I fight it to the end of the league. But and I'm sure say let me say performance I perform very well, but one or two error edition and a problem. The record work on it, and say every my team no. Ajina baby as much. Me that's initiative for I say football. Although
we a match a course so Abra Bechem United womo ene eye bobo kefren dreams and a boy Bechem United for complain so many clear penalty abrom ni dreams a boy woman nya clear penalty nanso referee awo gina ntem no wanje penalty no esan so amom yellow card e ka ho we ye complainer efiri Bechem United for womo aseba migidie sa aye clear enso ewo ho eno kwada nchen other games matches no enso eba so from pom man so tenafie enso edinkunim after the game no kasa what's the game no
from pom man so traffic from us 18
oh only nations somebody can results
from us team where the premier from us
okay from pom man so ni nations FC trafie edinkunim after the game no what's the game na a difficult game here pa bra o me pando out of lands a boy.
Yeah, it was a very difficult game, and we knew this even before the beginning of the week that Lions are a very good side, and so it's going to be a difficult game. So for me, I wasn't surprised about what happened in the game. Yeah, of course, I knew we can come up because even when we were down, we were creating some chances, decent chances, but we're not taking them. So yes, I believe if we are able to take the chances, we can come back for the game. So for me, I didn't give up that after conceding we were going to lose the game. No. Yeah, it was a very difficult.
We yen sama call from Pop Manson, what did two Jabra game in the bannery, woman team Queen 2-1. Was it what the game plan be in the room? Why she shall do the tour, said a be a bit me abuano, and my victory no, and so Abba a day amatimno.
That was how we targeted the left back because initially entry on the right was doing well. But then at some point we realized we need to double up the attack. So we brought in Abdallah. He has that raw speed. So we decided to go for the raw speed. And then it worked for us. Yes, that was...
Frimpong Manson sama wadi tuja ewo abra match ne ba na wie no edema Nations FC okasai ede fa league table no CDC akwakoye league table no mo foro basoro okasai ede fa league table no.
It's going to motivate us. It will give us the confidence to also fight. For me, I knew I know we will come back. We will come back strongly. It's just we need something to step on to move forward. So for me, I think this match can take us up there. Yeah, it's going to motivate us. It will give us the confidence to also fight. For me, I knew I know we will come back. We will come back strongly. It's just we need something to step on to move forward. So for me, I think this match can take us up there. Yeah, it's going to motivate.
Pom Manson your coach at the Nations FC Nensemo di two no na coach Bashir Effort your coach at the Pando out of Lions. What's the complacency in our team? No players, the senior players, no. What my complacent? What GDS say? What more shesa? I can't be na ma defeat way a buyer at the womo.
We are winning. I think because of the winning we are winning. My top players, they call themselves senior players. I think they are joking. I should put them on their feet because now the complacency is too much, and so it is not about this. Like they're too complacent, and so that is why we lost. Fine. So it's again we'll go back and we have had an opportunity to jump to the top 5 times, and honestly, anytime we get the opportunity, we mess up. And so I think we have to go back and then we go back to the drawing board and see what is up. Honestly, my so-called experienced players let me down today. I think.
Yeah, coach, Edema Pando out of Lions coach Bashir Hayford. Yeah, man, yellow card. And your busan say, coach, yellow card ne koba say. What's the referee? What the crow here? Inti coach Bashir Hayford, if a yellow card no.
No, I'm just from the recess. So I sat down and I saw the referee coming. Then say you. And I said, what have I done? So you stupid man. And I said, oh, are you insulting me like that? Then he showed me the yellow card. So I came to report it to the match commission. I've never met this situation before that a central referee will come to the touchline and insult the head coach. And after that, then he showed Look, I said this match is being telecast live, so I don't have a problem. Everything they are doing is being shown live, and people have even started calling me. That is what I said. I didn't. If you can verify from anybody, but he came out and sorted that I'm a stupid man. No.
Coach Bashe effort ninsemo what the two jabra game in the ban we when the Nations FC boy man Nations ehye 2-1 match a course so Western Derby ni so a course so abra a Gold Stars o me Samates a boy Samates edi nkonim na coach Christopher Enning was in a game no tough but no GDS last year wo mo show muti no person ebomoden enso timi di nkonim awo mo so.
And so far Western Derby is always tough. And so far as the team is competing in the Premier League, you don't have to underrate them. So I see every game as a tough game. Well, there are some clubs, anytime I meet them, I make sure that I go all out. Because we went there, I think last season, we drew there. And I know as they are coming here, they are also coming with the intention of at least getting a draw or winning. So we also prepared fully for this game. And first of all, I would thank the boys for such a great performance because we did a very good rehearsal training and then they implemented. So I'm very happy with the boys as well. Yeah, it's something that we are working on. We make sure that we progress game by game and then, yeah, because it was quite not a bad game, even when we went to break home. So I could see that the team is gelling, the coordination is coming, understanding, and then, yeah, the team works. So I think it's something that I know is going to happen. I'm just praying that it continues and then we push harder. Western Derby is always tough.
Yes, coach Christopher Enning or coach at the Samates after the game no what they etuda yamankwa coach at the Gold Stars was it be a fine omunya butrem fama team no omukwa we are no struggle but be a fine at the Gold Stars.
We normally concede early goals when we go any away game, which is very, very bad. The same players who came back second half and play very well. So it's one of those things. We're just trying to correct the mistakes continuously. We will do that. No matter what, it will change. That is the game. Times players, that's how they are. What we are expecting from them, we won't get it at the right time. That is what happened to us now. We know we normally concede early goals, and we want to avoid it, especially for this game. And then the same players who normally do well in the second half also conceded in the first half, early goals. So it's a matter of game. We need to go and then prepare very well and rectify the mistakes. The league is a marathon, and we are hoping things will be fine. It's good.
Coach yaw amankwa coach edema bobo kefen Gold Stars den semodi tu dwane no coach Ibrahim Tanko obono mode was 3 points de ehianye papa ni titu bohum a was so tim bomode na tim pick points ni nyina enu nti 3 points no o maya de so metimi ewini.
Yes, I think me say first half a control game we need a lot of balls, creative chances, but unfortunately Antime and share and I go against us so if you say a mistake, but I think send a make a control but final third ni anya but chances are anya second half at least by inside mokasa until we 2 changes I the FNL send for Tao Emma Obe stabilize each other. If you say no at the end 3 points in here and yes, of course, I think that's the reason I think your 4 left back Sharif and so Fatah since 2 or 3 weeks now we started training always they're monitoring maybe say send a work and our back at the right time and
where you coach Ibrahim Tanko coach at the Mediema Sporting Club Yanko Hohoi na niji nkwa after the game Hohoi aye fans no almost celebrate ye papa simple no meti medi nkunim ewo Kumasi Asante Korokoso nti fans of Hohoi United after the game no womu Germany ewo stadium apart from no players of Hohoi United womu so celebrate ye papa with their fans simple no match ya womu a boy against Kumasi Asante Korokoi wometimi edi nkunim coach edema Hohoi United Tijani Abdul Bashiru after the game no and okasa say boys no players no womo ya de pa nti oboni players no abaso Hohoi United coach TJ Bashiru.
Firstly we have to congratulate the boys. They did so well because
all what I want to say is hard work works, because we really plan for this game, because we watched the game, the previous matches that they play on Friday and Saturday. So I told my boys we should go all out, because this is the only game that can let us survive or achieve our target. Because next week we are going one of the difficult ground as well. So I think we did so well, and the game plan worked so well for us, because we really mark out their danger players. You can see that, and they do so well. Firstly,
TJ Bashiru, a coach at the Maho United, was also Kasan and the free kicker. Omo boy de she William Odro, a boy e de she na wakasa de fa free kick no wose boy no e ya die papa but did say William Odro no bon no modern pa.
Yeah, you know, that's what we practicing always, you know, because you see football you can teach your boys tactics, techniques and physique. Without that focus and resilience and belief, they can't play under pressure. So that's exactly what they did today. Yeah, because I think this is a team that we tailor a tactics, strategy and system that suit their strength and capability. You know, so with time we'll get there. It's a matter of time. And now I think since last week and today you can see the performance is increasing. So let's wait and see. Yeah, you know, that's what we.
Yanko coach Abdul Karim Zito and a coach Adema Kumasi Asante Koroko Kasai. And the fan first half no was the first half on the players no anya de was also sorry. And my supporters no for results a PMU Abraham Ho United and so about coach Abdul Karim Zito.
When you look at the way to be serious with you, I'm disappointed in our first half performance. I wasn't happy at all, and they had a good free kick and it resulted into a goal. So there's nothing wrong about the free kick, but I think we didn't play well the first half. To be honest with you, we were tactical indiscipline. That was the instruction, because when you look at our game all the time, we create chances, we don't score. So most of our training of late is about score. Then why didn't you score? Why do you wait till you've been scored before you try? So today I'm very, very disappointed, and I'm very sorry. I'll use this opportunity to apologize to my team supporters that we are sorry. We are sorry. And we'll make sure that we'll make the amendments.
We are sorry, Coach Abdul Karim Zito, head coach at the Kumasi Asante Koroko Kasai, at the far injuries, Kumasi Asante Koroko, Womajide Somono Kasai, at the far home. Coach Zito.
I think before we started the game, I told you about it, that everybody is registered to come and play for Kotoko. So if somebody is injured, though it might affect you because of the rating, but all the same, you are also registered to play for Kotoko. So why are you not taking the opportunity to also prove that you also deserve to be there? That is why we registered. So for that, it's no more excuse. We didn't play well in the first half, and I'm not happy. That is why I said apology to my team supporters. We are very, very sorry. I'm not happy. I think.
High sense, Sabre me fan to him, send my papa no eguso wo maseye. Oto bibia high sense be 5 years warranty amo laser television, gas cooker, washing machine, smartphones, sound system, water dispensers, microwaves, blenders, rice cookers, irons, kettles, air fryers. E bia be 5 years warranty ewo ho nti kope high sense nyema ni bito na wonsu ko use ye nyema no eye papa. Toyota Ghana Limited, Sabre spare parts promo no e cost den shene so until 15th of December. Ko bomodim na furniture Toyota Ghana wo maseye na kopeka no e part ni bi etom from 20% to 50% on sabetimi aka. O kanu ya complete engine, gearbox, suspension, electricals and our problem ma. Bomodim furniture e Toyota Ghana. Yebeboa ama ho part ni biato na wo so tima kwako use ye wadum ye ben KMA Legacy Night basom with a brantie nana amachi dede 50 years in music 28 and a jumedie no baso 6 p.m. ɛna dwumadie no ɛbɛba so hyɛ ne nso regular no ɛyɛ 300 Ghana cedis standard ɛyɛ 500 VIP ɛyɛ 700 Ghana cedis star 713 star 33 star 50 hash ɛno ne short code a ɛbɛboa mo timi ato ticket ni bi CFAO Mobility Ghana sisabre uhia ɛyɛ car ties commercial anase private a broma soye wɔn bɛboa mansa etimi akabi Mercedes Benz ɛna pebiato anaso pe Mitsubishi pickup SUVs ɛna pebiato Suzuki cars na ɛnum fuel no ɛna pebia ɛyɛ CFAO Mobility Ghana ɛna so kɔ masoye Toyota forklift ɛna pebiato yɛn oba ɛbɛboa Shackman ɛne Fuso trucks ne bia na for the CFAO Mobility Ghana wadum ya benke me ya number no 0501 353717 MTN everywhere you go bomade download my Momo app ni bi wo download my Momo app ni bia eba opportunity na sabre otima send sika esa so receive sika safe this is platform no so asesa enti ko na download bi na timi send sika na receive sika enso ewo so cancer mixture eyo duro hiama ni pedua no yare bebre wo be hinta ni pedua no mu wanhwe ya uhu yare no ubehu ana yare no epie na be kan wato enunti ena so hia so benum cancer mixture wonum cancer mixture ni bia ebe bo wie papa cancer mixture no ekọ ni pedua no man titu obi a owo koko yare obi a wo arthritis obi a wo liver problem owo kidney problem Bomodenum cancer mixture ni bi na emboa Trust in Jehovah Clinic Adaroma eno de abedwaso wo pebia to a your number is 0596 823 796 offer number we so a ye bejo so Hebaso Company Limited e de Hebaso criminal e de abedwaso Hebaso criminal no ni crima bebo ma bema wetimi abo adwuma ye bema peso bo adwuma ye dia Hebaso criminal e na wo so you see Hebaso criminal bi apply kitable penis no after 30 minutes kwana ko washi o washi wi a ebema kwan amane oba ni hyiemu a enigye etima ba ede amamo any drug store chemical shop bi abekobia no obenya bi ato wokonu wenya bi anu afre ye number no 0244 750 510 max buy bronye womo de achedi do sopo na womo eche womo check car womo check television womo check smartphones home appliances womo check ni nyina bi adibia beto bia wo max buy bia no yebema ticket yebema coupon say ye TV na woto air condition fridge na woto mobile phone na woto a yebema aye ticket ebema kwan ema bra drone na bebaso no utiri ya wonsa etimi akaka ewom max buy number nie 0544 019552 0544 019552 Kumasi yawadum yani top man shoes edi hwe animu Kumasi yawadum ya ben Malcolm Kumasi yawadum PZ suduru a obehu yen the one and only general.
Okay, you hear local stories no embu kakra na jise yako Dr. Muzu enso aso yakofa message kakra every e de abreye na fi ya fa eye gasto enso kakra mister yeba afi local stories no na ebe hwehwe ma na de aka na ejai ma munsuma bam aba kire madwen
ye fusane ewo ni pedu mema etiefo nyina akwa ababa Amuzu herbal clinic na ye de dobia ba efe no Amuzu garlic bitters eyedura emamoje die fusane ewo ni pedu anumu eyedura ebua ma obia ne pressure ewo soro eba fom pa obisu a otiemia wadro srade abroso obehia Amuzu garlic bitters. Amuzu garlic bitter prevent numbness so obisa mensa anasa minan 83 nedro eye Amuzu garlic bitters. Amuzu garlic bitters controls urine flow. Dear odun so bebre anaso so basa no onye Amuzu garlic no mu a emeso tikura. Amuzu garlic bitters prevent sciatic pains. Obisa doctor me to ase twetweme unya Amuzu garlic no mu atu edi. Amuzu garlic bitters is good for stroke patient. Obi anya stroke, obu a stroke na born in kaye. Unya Amuzu garlic no mu atu edi. Sa medre na sofu bi anya stroke for years. What thought wa minu panom. I na wetimi asore ananti waka. Amuzu garlic bitters boost the immune system and fight infections. Se utie me na se uyo chembewu yare biya ba bekrawa. Kopa amuzu garlic no mu en ne mo ho ye dene. Na kutie nyarewa. Amuzu garlic bitters prevent body weakness. Obu ha ahomre woni so. Amuzu garlic bitter dilate the arteries ebiabia intinimu mamoja ediefusani yie pa. Amuzu garlic bitters support the pancreas. Amuzu garlic no pancreas no ya de ne modidi a ekotwetwe sugar na glucose na mu no me so te mass sugar eba normal. Amuzu garlic bitters improves vision. Obu oho a ne pressure was with the man de hunu wo form. Onya amuzu garlic no mo bua ma friends woni na eye wisi no we hu ade yie pa. Amuzu garlic bitters prevent palpitation. Nipa bia home ban sese home no e wosu bebre sa kope amuzu garlic nenom. Amuzu garlic bitters prevent insomnia. Obu ha obre panse wada ye fredi bi zinc ene sulfur e ye rich amuzu garlic mu ye ko gu mu a na mabody ne home na home bo se nche na wada enti de na hu edi ma no kope amuzu garlic bitters nenom. Amuzu garlic bitters rich in allicin and selenium, which helps improve blood circulation on the male sex organ. Inti bema osi oda humachi antini bema nkano. Kopa amuzu garlic no mwe. Ne moja ni die fusane enko bema no hunadechi a watini nka. Amuzu garlic bitters is rich in agioni. Ena musa agioni ninti ebo ema awodi akwa no ho ban ema sebuo ema kosu atuo nyina no emoni nyina kosu kama enti oba obuni se a embe yie wo be hia amuzu garlic bitters oba on person na wo eti kosu hia amuzu garlic bitters uko drugstore pharmacy anase herbal shop biara wo benye bi ato wo pedro se mi se bi nso a no afra mi nama eye 0247 776743 0247 77 67 43. Amuzu herbal clinic Mauji Hiochalo.
Gasto mixture eye wo yefun ya de adro mapa ebia typhoid fever nti wuti epae wo ho ya hyehye wo yefunu eye wo ya eya na wo yam krampo ehwie ensan bia ti agu afuru so ene wo boso onipadua nyina eye wo mre honam etwetwen because of typhoid fever nom gasto mixture say ulcer enso na ba betena wo so wo yefunu eye wo ya wo yefunu emu hyehyew aduane to yam ana yefunu emu wo wo ekom de wa na yefunu eye wo ya aduane to yam ana wo fe obo ano ehyehyw enframa ejinejina wo yam because of ulcer entia gasto mixture eye wo yafunu yade adro mapa mensoplax mixture eye adro a eye fichikrom hawo ede afri emaso sa wo yoba na wo menses entimi flow kama wadro ene mensoplax mixture eye wa wodie mu adwuma na esiesie oba wa hemfie ho sa wo yoba wadru mpempen so atwa sa wotimi bonsa nanso wontimi monsa wadro ene mensoplax mixture wo yoba na nka wo bonsa all right nanso nanse no wo menses no asizi wo ko check pregnancy no wonyem wonso a wonya family plan wonso a wontwa abra nanso menses no emma no mensoplax mixture na wo menses no enflow kama why family planning wo ya family planning no edrum pempen so bia wajai family planning no wo hwe ani mu se nka wo menses no beba na nka watimi afa afuro nanso wa hwe ani mu a menses no emma no mensoplax mixture na entimi emu ama menses no enflow kama wo bu nsa ya na yaw ewo mu ana wadro ene mensoplax mixture prostaplax mixture eye adru a eye dwonso mu haw ede afri emerima so wo ye bema na wayase eye wo ya na wayase kaw wayase twon a wadro eye prostaplax mixture wo dwonso a ya wote yaw ewo wo bema mu eye na wo bema emu edwo wo bema mu ekekawo a wadro ene prostaplax mixture eye na ensuo bi fri wo bema mu eba eno so a enye dwonso wonso a wo dwonso ntentem sope ya wo ye bema wo bu koda anadwo a enane ya ne deno ana dwonso edeno obesori adwonso empre bebre ansa na ade ache bema okoko gina wo se wo dwonso a edi enmere kakra ansa na dwonso no ahya ase se eba no wonhwehwe prostaplax mixture echa kwan na wonnonom na entumi enyi sa wo ha no emfamfri no so na wonso so a wo ye bema wo bema mu aye mre no wonya prostaplax mixture ibi na wonnonom a ebeyi sa wo ha no afri so akọ ententem so pa eni kwan sa bema okko gina wo se wo dwonso a wo chimpi ansa na dwonso na ba eni ntimi sraw sa wo dwonso na sa wo champions na Johnson no aba woni padua na ball kokoso wo haw bi ya ba ni padua ni mo entempa unya Prosta Plax mixture bi na no no ebeyi sa wo haw no afiri so akọ ententem so pa wo bo no ma Johnson no kra wo Johnson no emeye Johnson no ba sa Johnson ani aha Johnson no ba te se pipe a etwa me so unya Prosta Plax mixture bi na no no ebeboa wo ayi sa wo haw no afiri so akọ ententem so pa na me so pa aduro dodo atu a friend number 0248 77 88 99 0248 77 88 99.
Okay. Yemba mu nyina kwa bakasima be aduonu na no mienu abo yemfa samre enhwe local source no emu kakra na no mienu pepe na apegye mu ma DJ ka anso the crane to cran abrayen. All right. Doc ma yenhwe mu kakra nsem no.
Okay. The time here the mfanso be about 5 minutes be na.
Aye.
Okay.
Kankra. Na moboso
Dr. Randy Abbey, Black Stars Management Committee Chairman, said after the draw, no preparation should be in earnest. Yensha preparation, I say, right away. And I agree with him. I think, say, my opponent, for me, this is the time, say, who are the suitable guys to do the scouting for us. Scouting, no, both opponent scouts and the year scouting on any INCA players. And they say, or England, and say, or Panama. And in himself, Croatia. Luckily, two of our opponents, it's not so difficult to scout them and to get information about them. And then I also think that Panama, you be here a lot of scouting. For me, that is the most important game because it's a game it will make or make us. If we're able to beat Panama, then it means that we are basically trying to get through. Panama there, you have no business being in the competition. Mijidi pass do sabria scouts, so you'll be a sebi in and your friends and family. Besides that, or friendlies, so general. Say benya players, because some friendlies na Kobono or Korea, any Japan, some fast one or form. Oh, your friendlies now they are prepared team for a tournament. Now be friendlies, now the main architects before them for so from now till Zayabeko World Cup the next FIFA International Friendly is in March. It's even difficult to get opponents and get players released for it. In the preparation there, Juma Bibri, Ghana for Bibri, GD, including my good self. GD says he beefy up the technical team. In the preparation, should also be along that side. Honorable Kofi Idi Adams, Edine Futuaba, na Ghana for nyina no muntie na sofam. Amanfo a omude omusika ebekwa akọ mankrofo ne be wiase omude omunsa begu omuti no ene dɔɔso. Akwantu no nipa bebre nya bi ombekɔ we huye ansa na ado sika akɔ akɔma obi. Very, very important. General Mamin free on na Kofi Adams so happy with the president at committee say or African games and them say news. Everybody is happy about the committee, but the outcome is very important. So far it is so Martino. Yenim so gusu ye adwuma. Ye hwe ni mu ye pa. E wo sa de no. Me hia me pa ne say ye betuma hu de tuam. Na ne ofata asotwene de ama no. Na ye kokobo e de ama obi a ono nso pese wo ye bibisa. Very important. You know, I'm free on ma Ghana Premier League ni. Saturday no. Now we are too sure say Karela Beshe has vote. But I thought it was going to be a slim margin. But 2-0 there. General Hadri. Now has problem. I can say it's not just 3 points. Saturday near tier can say players no. And paying for heno muntu omuka. General did it dramani. So a magician crana. Obi higher psychology be abeka say obe to me at the early stages. Obe to many players akasa asho mon crying or monjero mo be say we are saying same in abeka no. But the true baby it goes beyond psychology and psyching people up and pleading with them to come and deliver. I'm told that it's getting to 4 months. Into a house of players ka.
4th month near room.
Yes.
So December no soon the knife.
Not 4 months. Na bede no my adwuma no. And there's a hard dream say Pobima or no Mutin general. Almost first in a club no fat or electricity bill this man. And normal Ghanaian players, any number of people, Obetima son 8 years so no a trim because you need to allow bill.
Yeah.
The bill no be kakraka na club no pay for sanity there obi entua the light bill. Me my dream say because the best thing is a beer ya mo obi a quota e be every month you tua 200 Ghana cedis on your electricity. Inti edru ho a ye the amount se uko use bro so a de aka wo de asoso. But so no amfa the light bill say sa keke de. I don't think say it's right. Because that is not the way. Who feels say omoye send omoye no. I dare say almost spendable so you get a quota. Maybe play a piano $250 a month. Then it do what you are their mom, Nani Pacon or their cososo. Look, General, boys in a break, performance in ye. But there's a management and paying for your mona said ye first to expect performance from them. And this General, you see, I grow a grandfather near Mantonchen. Your fan said 2 seasons and he has always trying to escape relegation. Why here a bet twice or 3, twice or 4. Now quite I fed your level no. I fed what be a mid-table team or a lower tier team. At least last season they came to the top. And you expected some combat building from there. But that is not what we are seeing. And it's not good. Say Anyama Nkoyi, Uja Watara Kwan, Nako Fedi Diba, Okofa. So many players.
Born in your crowd.
Born on the Karela. This is not house of folk. Seriously, some penny for no team no be there. A moment in no munye. And 2 players high standards. Now when we won't send to you better than a player we serious when you're so me. Now you want bigger players. But sabi near so many bigger crano, you are not paying them. So how do you lure best players to come and play for you? It has from paying for money. Sometimes it goes beyond the players, it goes beyond coaching, but it's management. You know me free on ma me shasante kotokonsone Hoho United. Honestly, I enjoyed the atmosphere. And my feelings of those days when Heart of Lions bar Premier League in Mfofro, Ewa Pandu, Omni Kumasi Asante Kotokoto. Like the town, the Hohohoi fans, were there in their numbers. And they were singing, drumming, and dancing. And I enjoyed the atmosphere as football. The first half for me was for Hohoi. The second half was for Asante Kotoko. The major difference in the game was that free kick from William Odru. And the mistake Kotoko keeper, Kamara, for me was elementary. Set ball not that right at that left side. Why a war no kujina war nechinwa jahonyina to. Who does that? Set ball no chese war no ojina war nechi clear. The technique Abrantian did it with cheeky ease. But look at it. First of all, no one I no war no. And was I could war because the entire free kicks you say war no say Paul Musu into war for one side. Now so I could the other side. But after so no war no one say war general look at this. I feel no free first Paul or air back. Who does this? No. And this is Kamara, a national team goalkeeper. He born no first pull now war the one no until after kicking no and will take you 1-2 steps or back. That's serious. And it looks like only competition.
Yeah.
Until the paper no look at say when I say Mako DNA still so that go. And but that is it. We are who General, I think that another game no can be been fine coach. Zito. Say football do baby ya wo dear friend force 9 wom. Say number 9 for no matter sound to me ma bench them. And no Kotoko play their best game when those were free. Now there's no natural center forward.
Okay.
Now mobile ball. You could see say Filipamo, Walid Neymar, Joe, and then Lamptey. They were all over the place and they pinned Hohoi to their own half. And were playing well. If number 9 for them, because those who near senior asset and is Oberani, or Rani could do on Koyeri. He will chase the ball. Ball no sabe didn't say, Mr. Pass be, and so pass ball ni. How he passed the ball, I was like, wow. And he traps the ball and the ball moves away from his feet for about half of a meter. Jumano, Eddie. But I think they have to work. Having said that, I think Joseph Joseph Amoa, I was so impressed with his output, shooting from distance and his contributions and everything. You know, I think Ubebo Hohoi for Nabaso is a deserving victory, and the people were so excited, and you give to them. That is all football is all about. For Kotoko is Ombefi, no Mubabeyi Omajuma. I think that Samates a disciplined Gold Stars in that Western derby. It's a tough derby. Gold Stars is playing well, but Samates Diomutu 2-0 Kusu Coach Amankwaso Ajatum Bepeni Baby Atra. One of the difficult games was the one at TNA Park. Mediema versus Brecum Chelsea. I think Eric Kufurian red card neba and Temdodo. So it affected Chelsea. But hey, Mediema is on course for their desire. So Beji League no. My final point here, how referee manage here, make the game involving Dreams FC and Bichim United. Amumayen that penalty talk no. The referees no sometimes you dream when a name and be brave on Tiasi. General Bono in if you are following it will be our TV no. Bichim ne move color no. And Dreams for na green any other room no. The referee first of all was close to the action. Dreams defender no the nine and carbon obe and a player no or ball no so or quack of a ball no panyai ye twa ne nanim e de na box no
man card
referee ni ball na be no wo de opa player no twa no office wa e penalty o de opagya ne nsa ko wiem e de ne nsa egu no bu enie obo ne nanim ama na to no opagya ne nsa de ne nsa egu no bu ma e den say ya de ama no ya je ball no e de ama no. That was referee, he was so close to the action, and it's not like player no by so bebo ni bi. Esa a late tackle because wa ball no so everywhere we any player that for ball no kwako. Wacha ball na be twa pa na.
Asa German.
Asa German asa ma player na yitwa no yellow card.
Referee ben no.
Maybe just a bit man.
Yeah, referee see.
And the case mo ye magician. When you magic na wo ya. Se ball no. Nipa na kita ball no awo ball no so ye yibo na free ya betwa na nine.
Your other videos from other centers being nyame admo tena be transfer na ya hwesa videos no and so enyina. Though I can't still understand why Kumasi Asante Kotoko's IMC transferred Albertamwa. The argument was that they needed money badly, but the money isn't in yet. Quite an irony. I think little thought went into the decision. And it's going to haunt them for a very long time. In fact, it's the biggest and most unfortunate mistake of the decade. I welcome and they came back to Ghana. Yao Adupoku and Edi Mesegi and so I think we shouldn't gloss over this. I listened through the post-match interviews and never heard any of the coaches blaming their defeat to officiating manipulations. Let's give a big shout out to the referees for giving us complaint-free week. All right. Ebina Dr. Asha say can any freezer. We are doing the others know and so bremo. Yewura bronya bosumi mu nyina mu say Drew Samrea na orphanages no mwapi na omo ehia na say da bia ye no Kessben foundation afato omo hoso se sa nyankafie ne orphanages esremo mwa bebrebe na omo hia titru edru aye Christmas na nnuane a omo ebedi titru ene ntade omo behye ane ho edin ma omo yie pa ko na ko boa jankai nyankopon obehirawo ehirawo bi se da bia meka no so kunkun nyina omina ekasa de efa chede ahodo ede masa nyankai omo nibi omo ni mami eni papa de ombehwe omo a ene yen ya chede ede be ma omo ne be ma omo so enya bibi adi esremo a enya onu abusuanfo nko a namfo nko a odofo nko a na mom saa nyankai yɛmfa yɛni enko ɔmo ho na de obenya bia fabra na yɛmfa nko nyankafie ɛdɔso nyankafie no dɔso Kessben Foundation bɛhwɛ sɛ saa nnuane ahodoɔ amode ɛbɛyi sɛ ɛyɛ baby food ɛyɛ diapers ɛyɛ oil ɛyɛ ɛmo na de ba rice soap and in Numa who pee drinks a who on Sabeka, sir, a sardine, the idea, Quadai, Edia, Omo, a Hobesi, Mohosubia, Moni Beji, Sa Christmas, yes, Remoa, Monfamra, and ye late cra, Fabra, a Kessben, security post, you see a table, Cassia, or one penny for na Omo Jisa Chedina. You hear baby food, you hear diapers, you hear oil, you hear emo. Semina doko de nkwadai bedi omoni bagino yesremu nyankopon be hira wate na fabre wo mu senso bebia wo bia pese be fa nnoma ne bia no ofre yen ye beba na ye be fa nnoma no enso de amamo senso pese o ye ni sika mu nso a ekwan da ho betimi de abre na ye de atode ese to bia ne da kokomasa enyankei number no 0245 759593 0245 759593 024 5759593 na momo dine beba no ye Kessben Foundation Fabra na yefa nkoma sa nyankei na omo bo nyame so be hira pa ye twem andikem
Sadio yenya a tough draw I the FIFA World Cup.
We do remember say Tony Amienya referee now did Dreams versus Bechem no. Mohammed Misbah. Okay. Oh,
Misbah na kwesa.
Experience referee.
Experience referee.
Okay. Youngwe.
You know, you know a difficult draw the FIFA World Cup ever baso in 2026 and clearly Dr. Randy Abe has stated say you be here friendly matches. Ebetimi aboama ya prepare very well for your teams na e no mbebo na se Franco di kaka say teams na di no ayehia na nye Korea sem so wo hwe England and e open the standard of England na ba you should be looking at Netherlands, Germany, France, Spain, Brazil you occupied for their two friendlies against Croatia and France into nyomo and Argentina inti you see net team I beg get it to that level near they are prepare who ye very well because it's good say your first game against Panama now here draw any different from 2014 yenya USA, Germany, Portugal your first game against USA no be any so na easy match for Ghana but you could lose and you draw to Germany and I be lose to Portugal inti yempe matches be prepare grounds ni very well na nya confidence na o man na so nya confidence for games na betimi abaso and you know these games there coach to ado na nkrofo ni wadwuma ya ankasa because you'll be meeting very good coaches and experienced coaches as well so far as the World Cup near consent yempe matches generally modu betimi ya pushing your boys na who what is ahead of us na yetimi they prepare hu ye House of Folk Kotoko, you know, House of Folk is gradually becoming a middle table team. Tell big clubs, a big cut off, a big not dry spell, no maba back. But House at the end of the season, he be as a Joe who's more ball many. The expectation of the fans, any the quality are almost present, any near ma almost dema players, no say, and then no a boy bra. Last week, I heard a fan. So no cry there che could do Dramani. Why? Because Division 2 Ababi in Ephraim or the FA Cup. I agree. No matter the issues, no matter the problems, no matter how House of Folk quality let's see above them, you don't expect Division 2 so mo be you or Ephraim. Pastor Joe, e will probably man. Inti no there. So bo coach here. Now bo players here who dibo. Pastor Joe, adie ba akwaya na most of the fans saying share here before ye baba statistics in players as a no teams ne talk any players or mo be team nim any players are no more team nim ansa na omoko House of Folk recruitment or mo year the last season no any recruitment and now we expect say be baba sesen bibia football anything can happen ye Ghana league na bon niema bebre team isi but say jo hwe House of Folk and the players are not paid on time, and the ball no more bono. Out of the last 5 games, 15 points for House of Folk Communia 5, said you. 15 points, House of Folk Communia 5. But still, our fans believe we said
I remember 5 games.
I remember how.
Almost in the 5 points.
Also in the 5 points. Yes. But said you still our fans believe we say time no. Fans believe we say still I was say House of Folk league no. Say could you the man you league now and you know players name materials na the cost of House of Folk no. Sir Franco can obetimi motivate players na no matena se akasa eti so obi oko school na de no awuntimi ntu any fees we teacher ni awbe she ni nkura so onyere no bedru ba bi ni e ba be twa final exams no onye scan ntua nkura she be na be ma no. That is the situation of House of Folk. The expectations na fans ne pe no enye no ne materials de nyina park no betimi amiti and Kojito na opa ho acho you know na Kojito opa ho acho
no fans no
na say NSNS match obesan be patcho udi e chire sa dia obe patcho sa o you need to work
fatigue ni injuries ni ade afiri acho pa na ba o
say ti na make say one anye careful match bia obe patcho because media ma take 2 goals na obete eno so kopa ho acho kotokoko basa ka Holy Stars no mkoluzie utu wa hwe ya wa anyere ho na wa anya adwuma na results na ama de bia obe patcho nti omunka mom na omunya adwuma na omu make sure say team ni betimi anya results
ese sorry na yebeto aso nyame yad mo tina no mienu abo mbere so NID eye adwuma no ene eye doctor Sewa Jemfie Dubofo wo Akropon Government Polyclinic doc ene your birthday Dr. Sewa Jemfie Dubofo Akropon Government Polyclinic and your birthday we so happy birthday doc. I mean what is unchira no nyo kesisa we a special one I free Vida Enimwa Ankra Mponsa Mrs. Also we show happy birthday Dr. Sewa Jemfie Dubofo. All right.
We so free Mickey Charles wo enya Mickey Charles no say enkoma Dr. Jace of New Jersey. Dr. Jace of America, New Jersey. Okay. Dr. Jace, Mickey Charles, and you wish you a very happy birthday.
All right.
So it's just a special guy.
The Mickey Charles or whatever, or Ghana had as well. Now, who was
the bizarre question? Not on the identity. This is a Chinese record was
Vicky. Could you do?
Charles, could you do?
Yes. University, Gamia, do I was trusting or China, Akramo. Next, AK, DJ, KA. Cricket to Grand Cry.